ebi apie security agencies na fa adrafo omo ayamo omo kwan kakra so me bodwa emedi dwa kakra no obi a ye nneoma bi etretra so a e wo se me ni ko me I will not on any day condone say you better touch and say be met out more treatment be to a fellow civilian nanso edrum re bi aya na di pass ya adwen no adakakra isi ye ka ne hye bi wo na kokobua ankasa panwere utie interviews bi a beba asem ne reasons bi obi de ma ntia wa pia bonte no wo dwene ho a wonte ase e
wo se ye tie ase say nyame asase ne de obesa but edan ye say that can say nyame ehye Israel ma so omo nkoshe dem no omo nto omo punu it was for a purpose edu ba bia nyame pese ye twe ye ho kakra na wo hwe de ekọ mframa ebo I believe say sabre ni mu ne ye wo no enka Ghana for ye betiase na ye dimra ne so na ya twe ye ho kakra na within 14 to 15 days na the gidi say bra nyame bie punu no a Israel ma pie no na asase na ya resaba enti yenye sutie aswoden no e ya doso enkrofo pese omo de mra ne show omo nsem ebinum epese omo de security agencies no asajama ye de ensa for omo anum se esin ni omo anum but ese wo omo anum enti se ye diagra ombeka yen na ebe ha ya nkasa se yare no e wo mu se ye tensempa ba yare na wo ye ntam e na yare no nso no etwe nananom enipa e de to nananom e wonse do enti yenya ahwe yi na enimra ne so na beboaye.
All right, I don't see a beko akwa edi ma ba ko mienu videos bi a esefata so hwe nemom ebinom so circulative fake videos free or memu ebi so kra no has got nothing to do with exercise say with regards to restrictions no na the third day videos bi eba out no anything Ghana Armed Forces war or more release statement to that effect ebi nyanto wase na bepa mi yakan e de amount anapay mi din edna na say ampo for Gemini
Amamrehima adwenhya.
Ye twa ho hwe videos ni bi mrai ba straight into action ye de aka nyina beto also bedwam be so na no pay.
Yo ko fa ka wa ha ko ifie. Ha be me do house yan sa ye me sa me tia me sisiti. O di do na bo me sisiti. Ade. Ma me lo pa do bla de me ko tiro. Anu na bo me sa. Me so mia na mo ka te ye se. Ya ko to duani ni e to ma krofo ni. Ana mi abra wa se me ko fa mi ko no wa ja me. Ana ma ko fa wo yi. Me se me be to duani ma krofo mi ko no wa ja me ko la e ku me so. Na ma ma so me ne de. O di do ya bo me sisiti. Ade, I will police are called. I'm a vina coco, I go about it. Maga, Mama touch my nakua, about my truck, Matro, Master Jimare, have been a Maufa Hagani. How would I go? Anya, would I go? I would I go? Would I go? I know.
Hey,
all right.
When you mikro ni wanya de.
Kasa na chire de na o kan de na mente ase.
O se ono no atare na ebe yi ama no na che se ono okopa aduane abedi. Na wo hwa esu na maame na ozu no.
We die ano de ne.
Hey, and me hu de enti Ghana for ya so odenza. Does it mean say a fit for 48 hours 2 solid days and a Ghana man penye de mai? Enti amanfo pese omo kire se omo anu aduane ebi anka nsi ho anka juada ne brada no enka omo betena
de o de ke fifia da kra ya wade kokra na opi so beto but unim ade ba ko se ye man ye simple na amanfo te ne se asem a omampani kan no menyinni se eye ono ne nti ana se ne nwa bi ana ne busuani bi nti eye menu mi no nti yade no abakrom enti empia bonten no akwakonya bi eye very simple yade wa abontinti mempie na obi nim anhwa ne bia kwakwakoyo sa simple instruction we no ye mpese ebiti enra me kan se we no me say repeat say nipa na nya yade ni bi ni so far 161 enu na aban no ensa aso omo so a yetimi ahwe omo no na eje ne nsem edu thousands ni 2000s ekọ de 3000 so anhwa je so obusu apani de ne ntoma bi ene be gina so no de abehu
na onu obusu apani
go nya ba bi mpo no wada. It's very simple. Ese asere wa hwe ne kese anwani ni buo. Etimi anye ho ageman. Obu a chinchina na mi hu fitafo bi ni ade a so mo bie biom shopa. O mo tetitem. Nipa na ode ka beba ho abehwe a wo fo so wo dwen di obedi ho. Woni ba bi ofiri ba, woni mi de ode ba. Ade bi ho no mo a ho se mi ni da ho. E wo ho. Na drumre bi so a na nipa ni bi so afa abronya ho we nkrakas.
But on say e wo se ye nkasa ye ya hwe yi asem na ye kan. Yare no eni enyan se wo hu obi a ne asthma nti hyewa ewo ne so a aba na se wo hu se de osi epne ase oda owuo ne enkwantem na oje humi na enye yi yare no eso mu asa na tie enti mpie kura no wakohia no
de bi na me ka asem bi se odo nsato akoma so se ya o te sa akoma na bo kim the moment e be ja ebo no wo
eno ni asem
wo fra tia spasa asi so aya ni pa refie ho wo de wo so ya na pa nsato akoma so se wo te sa ebo e ja ebo a eno anu no nti ya ye nto ebo ase hwe yebeko Ghana Armed Forces for statement ne so na before then no endra na me hwe video bi unim say Italy for mu sie ni pa fe de omo ahu say omo nsa ase ne kra ya ase eto omo ye bibi te se phone no ya so gya wo
ukwan ya to
ye pie ni pa no ye de omo agum I don't want to get to that level
ebi asa na omo pese omo hu ne wo Ghana ebi a de omo hwe kwan se empie Ghana no eni se nipa ne enwua ne ye moroso anaso omo pese omo beti se yare no edu 2000 edu 3000 kunipa be ye 500 ansa ye ma hyehye ye but ye yenya hwe ye sanse yare na ye keka na enam mframa mu no ewo hu se nyem mframa na de bade but se de yare ni sitie no se ento wada na kai se wo pe ho asem kra na obusuani bi ebi ka no anase wo ti abonte na akofa bre wo ma wo ba ne kro wu a wo hu nanim na wasie no enti ma ye nye niema ebema aban no beye na dwensa afa die o ka ye nyina agudan mu ti se nwan na wa ma ye no nsia se ye na no de enka ye ho be kire ye pa
ya so beye she a quick one way Afri Ghana Armed Forces or say issued by the Public Relations Directorate General Headquarters Bema Camp Accra na omo address the aka no wo ho or say postings of videos unrelated to Operation COVID safety. Now, the Ghana Armed Forces has noted with concern a developing trend on social media over the past few days involving the recycling of past video clips, some of which did not originate in Ghana. I know they are no correct. You know how we uniform near the nation Ghana for, and so now ye the atom or say repackaging them as current episodes and attributing them to the Ghana Armed Forces. It will be recorded that on Saturday, 28 March, TV3 News carried a news item purportedly showing the arrival of troops in Kumasi to ensure residents conform to the partial lockdown directives by the president. The reported recording featured a voice which issued threats to residents of the Ashanti region of intended brutalities by the military. The reportage after our investigations was found to be a doctored video. The said troops were in fact part of disinfection exercise which took place recently in Accra, but had no bearing to the restrictions program currently underway. It goes on and on and on, and we mention various sister stations being and yama so much I say videos na aba mountain so no more nampokra has got nothing to do and the airports were any track bia and so say nipa bi buapa na abo trimpo say obegu omo sojafo no ho fin ana say aban no dwumade na wodi no ho fin but mind you politics kakra say ewura
na say ebinum
which I was say very careful
but ni nyina mu no yembo nkrofo bi abaso ya ye papa akompreko wa ya de 680,000 Ghana cedis so ena
6.8 billion
wow sha ena odi akoto eniema say mask ni ade ena omo cheche Archbishop Duncan Williams mu ye bi
endra ochebiane wa agega no
ye nam omo cheche aduane individuals bi so afa to omo ho so say Dr. Buedinya Meche Kofata and so motors
I think makers chapel so prophet Nyameche
and so
edi nuane nam a omo chairman
ko for nam mo ma sorry ma more ni ade omo ya ade okay enti ye be kwa nkobra na ya akọ akodidi enkomo ewo ho Patrick ye mo ati mo akọ aba o Patrick, okay, Patrick, home and enti but any pay ya dear. Enti sa won so betimi a bomodin na tu anamo na wo so eboa.
By a man for say by 6 ye de kase de bebo no ye bebo afa mantama hodo ma hwede e koso na the agency binum so cry per lockdown ni bi o various areas in regions no
Motion Crawford.
Minimum get it.
Almost a more order. If you know, I will say lockdown.
Even more that.
Okay, Patrick Kasaba.
All right.
It's Patrick. You want to more quabo.
Hello, Patrick.
I'm saying, baby, you're not the
Patrick, I say, one letter na on Dominic TV, no. Na and I'm paid by 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Ministry of Information, Ministry of Health, any Ghana Health Service, almost a press conference.
And your Ghana for ye, yes, I had to bring it back on your home, just so and Patrick, why buy a watching more quabo?
Yo, Midia.
Patrick, I no pay, baby, I'll dinner boko dear.
Ah, Boko.
At the end, I cost to trump for any tray.
Yo, Nina fan, coronavirus, no sense me. Ever since there, Yarbe, or you need to Ghana. Yen pay for our Ghana Hano, Bibri, Oguda, Walayam boy, na Eba, Yen is Maha, and Zima East, Yen, MP Owo, Evarojula, Oye, Honorable Catherine Abrema Afoku. Onye MC ya owo Enzima East Honorable Frank Openye onye peyfubia isi a oguda warokwa pro mrobe ya enzema wadema wanu kwofo na obotum na wada abo won ba no oguda warokwa pro make say peyfumi enu waka ho abom onamdoma waze bronica bucket sanitizers soap and tissue azakoma Axim Government Hospital there 1JE na ona wala ba hospital would do most mobile about one sound the man so na suppose or one so botum na wabo one ba ho we feel so no call Axim Magistrate Court ho also the means they may of course chebi is the man one the man so na we call National Health Insurance one office also the means they may of course chebi is the man one. If you want to call Axim Lolly Station or so, or check that means there may be was the man one. The man soon call Axim Police Station or so check that means there may be was the man one.
Okay.
Maybe I'll call Biano pay far or one Yaza, what the two and enemy there. The memory, what was I blown the umbrella, we hear the madden of Papa, into what they sin and come for was the man. Honorable Catherine Abrema Puku, na ever since the me yalbo in it you good indido them obey your ban ye free them yarbe hunu eba ze na amanfo no wore ye na was abo one ho ban and am do ye na me good ayelko akodo na choba na taxi stations ye hwe there am ban bot there social distance what kind there or there is na yeshe na the social distance no you juma robe ya yes na ibo tum na ya boyon ban de fi yalban ho aba ye nzuma wa nzuma ha azo ho adun pa nye choba fun
okay
me ye huni de choba fun social distance no onye juma ho me yimide wa kade obiala oye choba bia no choba ne de ebetum aye na momo yin kwa da nkofo wo bo pemedo wo choba ho na ebesisi bebi de nkofo no won kɔ ho na onko didi wo ho na abaye ne zima ha round so ya kono ewu de choba biala bako bia no obiala wo bebi ankofo didi de ma de no wonje oguda wori ono ya adokula wo de wo hweli papa wo yen zima ha de ma so na akoyen taxi drivers ne so menyimide onna me yale beniti taxi yina yenyimide offer echi ebasa dama so na enyim ko na taxi driver na kan wa enum na sisa no onna yale beniti shishe abade awode taxi na echi no offer 2 mo be ya so fi miamia bibre na ba wa ba mpano de wo ba betonam wo bade ya na wa gba pedo wo mpano ho ono so ya de kula wo ho adwo papa awode shishe bi order do panya dameda mosuma yen afelofo woba ewon so woba batoto nam wo hina wo peru on kwano ho no onye kwa into woden
na me pede me bisa ode owo me dem wo hoze nhehye ya o mampanyine de tu for me on kamoze but amanfo for da me brim
obia lokwe juma mo ye de bambode obia make sure that ne sanitizer okitani sem da man so na nose mask mpa na bu de ebi no mu hyebi aha ano ejuma komide ware yade ye ko Ghana Education Service one enkobeta owo nkofo mpo ne hu de Ghana Education Service one office owo no sanitizers na offender for Veronica Bucket o suwa nsu obi obedu obi ano do ho ne sansa so boko office wompa
wa na yabada wase
menu enyima adokula
aba ze krofa ka hu tesia ne yenko
aba sin the lockdown we obey enwo de nkofu bebre why wana adwen de ewo de wo ba fie nti lockdown no obey no nkofu bebre why wana adwen de wo ba fie no sisia no ama assembly members owo yan nzima ha no ekroko no bi wo ho a won ho akire won papa ne nyina anye de
Patrick, Patrick, yabasa ne ya afro. Ai, yabasa ne ya afro. Da mon komo ne yabasa ne yenwa atwetwe. Yada se ye nsentro nyukro Patrick na ozinsam nefi enzima ozabre.
Na dope yemfa basobo a emu odene pa ma krobia yiri frasante kotoko hene ote kruru ene krare enwoma so tumfo osetutu ababio. Na nanso akeka ne ma bomu a woyi bie ede eboa womo wa huhihia mu
wa sanso bi ka se nanti krobia sante kotoko as omenwura sika bebrebe onyi bi mpia
wona na akeka no ho akeka no ho pa nra na eswani nso ka chen so nye nkwada de ni bia
ebodu
pemso na ebodi ana che se yabo emu ase yeda wase yie pa na anopa yi
ye papa osai esibe entry KMA mayor na odinsem no atudwa no mede ukwa kopie mu ewo Kwandai district a ewo etifidu mantemu na enei ema wo Kambowuli eyade a waja wo mfie ato nwuram se wo kwa kope ensuo eno ho nsem ye nkohwe
omo je yesem ante se omo pese ye ni dien ye ti ha aye de ye bra bitu sala tanana mu mina ka babi won su komo yinti ana na yesa ti wo yensu yesa bomrewa enkokura yeti wo yeta ye bitu sa itukom na nsu dana na ye nyina ye wo na nda dana foso mu ti yesem no nti eye sen omo pese komo ye Ghana na omo pese omo ye die nti Ghana fo so mo mo de no mo nke yensu yensu no to ntia na yensu yendi nkonim
tunsuo ni hontinu na ye nom no saa na kansuo no de ya kase nsuo no ya yeboa nsuo no nya kura na mbra bi etadi mfa maye ye yare etimi yare mfa no sesi a ndrondro na omo aya ma ye nti typhoid ye ta yare typhoid ye si nsuo no efi wom ma ye num abura nsuo sei na ye num nsuo so ni ho ye baya ne den na ye num nsuo no
eye areho na sabre ya ye kon COVID-19 na ye se ye nwohoro ye nsa dodo na ye maame mu enya nsuo mpo no wanom de ye sere se mpanyimfo enko na wonko ye won adoye aha ene ye de kase ani besi na sabre na sampofo agye ye twa ye ho ne ye ba obeba na ye de darubo ni mu krata ni mu ensem ye de aba betudwa na ye hwe sede eniema akọ ewo the third day of the lockdown ye twa ye ho aba.
All right, no see about Sima Edio no pepe ewo Adom TV. So Brasso said the one crata bedra so no. Some of the stories making headlines. Yede ma and anope right after that no na yede agudie mu nsem so airtwa so na daily graphic okunini no ene yede shasiasa ne beko daily graphic mu yemfa baso ma eye Ghana National Petroleum Corporation GNPC Foundation. Omo bi adwuma pa ani omo ma che no wo atoyema ntamu no enya semketo. And you did the story right now.
Pandai district.
Pandai district. Ikoni din is Kambole. So munsuo ho asem bia o kan sisi ya no. Yenya alert from Dominic Edua or ye penny or that GNPC Foundation no. Say definitely omba be nsuo ni bia ma radio and TV get results.
Oh yeah.
Kwan bia so. Omo so ma kan bi omba ye.
And making results.
Adom TV get results. Nti Pandai district ikura ye bom mudin sisi ese munin so JPC Foundation for promise say on beba be yensu ni biama big ups and command Dominic Edua na adwuma pa ono apam for mate so mo ban finfin mantem so abeboa manfo e COVID-19 ho enti wo means bia betimi support bia obi a enye nano me say Reverend Obofo so koye ya boye nye kuma
kwaku bofo waya
Obofo ye tuche ma why daily graphic anopay or say Veronica Bucket inventor 6 government support for patenting. Say all the wadwene ya de bia. Say betimi de egu nkrata mu na so mfaso bi abasubo bi edimpo bi ba one year de be ma no. Sa patenting right no mo say aban entirety. Mami oye scientist. No inventors ade no. Ni did the Veronica Bequin. Biological scientist. To say aban one
Veronica Bucket.
Veronica Bucket. Do say Veronica Bucket mama Veronica Bequin na e de e baaye say sa bucket no yemfa pipe nhase baby say baby a pipe ni no ubie ya beba te say pipe na yetimi dia yes adwuma no nyankopon nhira no UBA Ghana gives 1,925,000 to COVID-19 fund, a huge amount. UBA nyankopon nhira mo UBA said ye amampani abofoto na yemfa mo bramfa COVID-19 ho no amanfo eyi biboa UBA for so de no Ghana cedi no opepe baako empema hankro aduonu enum na omo ayiatum virtual learning on TV begins April 3rd. Eti oforiso obosumi ayesimu enene de dikan no ne de toso miensa yese ene abefo kwantempo kwan so a enkoda wo fie enso betimi asua de no ebe hyase a we Professor Poku Amankwa Director General Edema GS ND atudwa na aha o say enforcing restrictions on movement, security scales up operations, additional checkpoints mounted. It is beye na de omampani kan e de beye adwane nante basa ebe hyefie no ene awbambo for no amo homena so a watutu pempim said the canon can walk with Yakutia and no the Biabakum Finfin, eti a chon one who was some can ya was so it me a yes she. Na the immediate tractor crown or say VIP launches online scholarship application system. A hanum say artists on my penny general and they open scholarship. I say, men could you be any Obin could you name while online now apply not say awfully within and your ma or more on Quandia on start able to me. I can bring interview. Newmont Ghana offers $100,000 support towards COVID-19 fight. Inti amafoguso.
Answer you because the Ghanaian Times no my into fana yen koko komemle ni ene dache hine enko kasa dache hine
adwa mesan ejo so enei menu ejina koko mlemle fanofa street no eso na ubedu ha na ahanyina adampan senia ohunu ewo mechi no cars mako bi na atwetwem sanso na nipa mako na atwetwem abrante ba ko wo twem yenhwese ye ne no eni nkomo kakra ejanyi fa na woko
me ko malata market
but uko ye den
me pacho me pucha
Butcher.
Me chanam.
Anti uko Jomani sir.
Okay.
And Usha trotro drivers ahodo a wono free Newtown eba na enam ha. Na say ubedu ha omo amutonton ade wo stores ahodo mu ewo Fanofa Street aha kwan a ede wo eko circle no enya de a obi aba sanso na udi woni akirem ewo ekwan a ede fa so eko Newtown so a anya de a obia so aba o so ente taxi drivers ahodo a wo mu na eninam sa kwan so yehwe ni ebi eni enkomo eja memo ache
yeah
na me ba jo infa na woko
we call Newtown yeah
e ba jo infa na wo free a woko Newtown
we free odo na side
I say we unfa passenger bia o
mi di obi na eko
anti sisi ana ejuma no se na eko
ejuma na de sia de enye kura
enye sen
se ade no sisi a passenger ni o petrol kwan ye di nam o mu ana o kwahia nipa ba ko awafa
na je se o se enya dia passenger eseda ewo ho enti ayi se bia wonya nipa ba ko ana mienu bi ansa na watumi afa na obebisa zanka passenger ni ho dia nti aka nda nti na obetu car no kura na nso so se bi nti o matutu cars na omo ninam kromu anisa enti adwa hadie nipa bia enhyeda ennam kwan so seseni anka obehunu on a normal day no enye saa ena etie ohun nipa ba ko mienu ebia nipa no wo ko jogging wo exercise bi ena ebia obehu enye saa nso dia ade se omo amudi omo ma eninam kwan ho se omo jimframa kakra senia enu a esiko no ba bi wo a obedu wo na woni nipa di nkomo a wo kire wo se wate se yese no ma bi se yi e wa bonten enti wo pia ba behwe se de ekoso no nokure anase nye nokure na mum se ne yese de etu dwa dada no yese unye obi a onim se wo ba bonten na de wo ba beye no enya de a hia bia sa de a wo se wo ka dem eni se opi abonten kura nanso ase Ghana afo yi eya na nipa ba ko mienu bi asodin kakra be mu ntino wo behu kwa so na nkofo epie firi won fie mu a woni nam kwan no ho nti adwa yebedu kokomlemle na obisa me a sei na hanso etie
Dachini yebeda wase na enedi wonam kokomlemle no antena fie dia na asemato tena fie na no aduane sanse usi abonten a bibie ni ho yenko the Ghanaian Times or say police military show of force as they step up operations against lockdown defiance into page 13 na kire say asrafo no mani abre o ma hye bambo ni mukena enti hwe wempia bonten krata yenim police arrest dozens over breach of lockdown directive and also be say mrantie bi a ya chichi omote ya ema nyina aka ho na kire say wubu mrane so a ye ne ubedi 31 out of 161 COVID-19 patients recover discharge and no ewo page 11 MCAD kan ewo kaseanim Tema police deploy 330 security personnel for partial lockdown. Now uko krata nechia or say don't aid travelers into Ghana ho MP and edin semi atudwa say yenhwe na ya amwa nkrofo omufi obi kro so amewura ye kroyim. Some principal streets markets in Accra relatively clean. And also the back page of the Ghanaian Times.
Yemfa the new crusading guide the ubokrata no ento aso emfama ona uhu yewra Brian example Minister of State at the Interior Ministry Nimfoni ewa ha or say Brian Champon fights off allegations of land grabbing. Suspect someone wants to tarnish chiefs and his image. And no ha nipa ba akoso a COVID-19 aha na pa ne ura Brian Champon investment awaye wo ko wa betifi and normally a drew Easter na and a bianco berry PBB kakrana or the atendeka so ni nyina no said the Asia kwako ye de e bedding Easter na Easter na nkasa de me sure say you to sheda said the Asia kwako ye no na COVID-19 Ghana records 31 new recoveries said the enchemu ne etiene nipa aduasa baako omho atomo na mpanimfo se sebe said the ade ne sitie no yentimi nka omungum so omho atomo ntimu nko da bi de mo omukofie na monitoring omo de kode ni ebedi akira hwe se de bibia ebesi akọ nemum test ahodo marane omo no de approve negative so far na test no so omo nye ba ko mienu miensa
ai ba se kra ni de
e wo no Ghana scholarship goes online for all applications. Vice President General launches a program na no ho asem yaka ADB commits 1 million Ghana cedis to COVID-19. See page 10 for story. And attention in achievement as youth group unduly takes over mining concession and a cocoa board supports COVID-19 fund. Enti amafo guso eyi beboa COVID-19 fund na no Adom company eyi ono na katua bosome miensa so the two na amafo say bosome miensa no beso na yade na ko ntika company wo sika bia on team 2 months ana bosome what is go scan so here ni I think I read it on stand-up base the all can say sika ni here ni sisi ya de ato PPEs ni ade it say ye twen epo akatu ya twen me ni dwun a
say bia na waje akatu ya ni mu fada
to man panim pabo sia ma ye na ekire no watete atum sa na wo pa kire
call the publisher Dimos day 3 of lockdown directive beatings galore as soldiers cops descend on civilians. A soldier drilling a civilian. I Ghana former sword day. COVID-19 girl runs away. Page 3. And also our krata animu abaye bi yeso adwane ye behwehwe na so ni page you want to me fire re ne nkosan 60 hiding cows track to escape lockdown na wo hwa enra ye twa hu foni kire mo emayiwa na nka omu dwane no omo na omufoni eda krata anim Onma intensifies COVID-19 fight.
That's Okaikwe North Municipal Assembly. Okaikwe North Municipal Assembly. Dr.
Nantogma or J. Eniemebia yede akwakomano said ebeya ebeko COVID-19. All right, yama man for ntia say Adom TV yama up to the minute information about COVID-19 coronavirus no hunsem bia no yede mount here 8 a.m. kwan bia so no information ministry Ghana Health Service na Ministry of Health omo press conference you expect to say update of the situation efa COVID-19 ho beba here upon Kromani and deputies ne ho keka ho no ye bomoden se ehun sunsanso nyina no ye de bebro nti ntima fidie ne nkoba bia information bia de ohia bia no ye de bema e ha sabre de se agudie bre no aso yeah Professor Wallace
yes
or the ensem no ever
that's right.
Alhaji Abdul Karim Gusa Kumasi Kemfaisa Bobukuru no area no so esi aka Premier League nim we minister na nema esi koso a ansa na league no kra ebe kwa twem no na Alhaji Gusa kase enkwa twem na mafo chese be oda no asa ori eninti ana ose yemfa nkwa twem nei Alhaji Gusa so de na tum se league no nka yen hyase foforo ebetia aboa ema nema akoyi edi amobia
me eni ne Panama start akan se yeah, you said that no Zika is England. Me tea, yeah, Finland, that's society. Leaking, no, stop leaking, no, copying Tamana. You don't say I didn't no. Another piece said, oh, last idea.
Ori.
Or we ain't our cancer. Central for Kai. Football for Kai, listeners to Kai, but a binumun change in a year dream. Yanina baby will be now 70 years. They know you be a bonus. As I say, would you quite football, Anka, baby, I can meet if you could run a binumun air football. No. Bibiba payine yanye say ya top player say DC na uzo so fanu koko pare na pesuma me nkonya bi na nkwada body bi na ye atiti omo nkai ho asam papa ndi de na ukai anokure tordu ya anokure uhu be na ye league table no kura bubumu what to make us a better relegation? Said that you have 14 matches, you 6 points. Sunday making me a 14 matches, you're making me Abba. Indeed, then correct, as I say, but to me, Omuka before us. Who said that I say, and Miss May polish you as me. Son will be a car. Baby, imagine if coming home say some papa me for us.
Alhaji Abdul Karim Gusa ana Kumasi Kemfaisa Bubuku ne de o chese nkoma ekokoso England no so fo aso Ghana ha se ko Barca League no yetwem se 10-10 to insan se do no afote gare na se yeto aso efoforo kra na ogide pa se betian sabo ahwe league log no so dia ase clubs no krom bata ho nya de betian sabo amanema etian sa ko ye dia mobia aniti hyehya ase fofora ono so aboni tinku agepene se san hyehye ne baso a ebeboa pa bara ekomu ahwesta nema esi kwa Reverend Osekofi say aka kakra bi ama no so eje Kumasi asante kokko ho no ono ane so opuku afriensa ene be pie mu Kumasi asante ro no si akan ene matim kuma bi emu Reverend Osekofi nkoma no pe ne chese aban ene mpemfo ahwa agudie so no omammoa the past heroes
mo de anya no nwanwa because said ye na ne na ya atata na wetumi ewu at any time. Now the question is I don't know Ghana for say old footballers are national heroes no. Yeah, omonti wo mani we won say yan time no na ye amateurs ya anya professional I design question and the time when omo China ye football as a professional. We are okukwa free na kwasi osu ewu obra omo nyina ye skippers of the Black Stars pen. Akomo ewu ansana. Na oji bonyo bi say yemwo nipa wo bra wo ti ase. Ese ye be yo mayi kakra ya enfamfas ubiama iba na tiase no e de ye o de omo aye omo afam de but omo no anya de omo amoa wo Ebe a say anka omo ye minister bia anka bia ye do mbeko ba bia kwa akọ
It's way any nkoma Reverend Osei Kofi ono abobo ni bi pen abe captain team no ana fe so wa coach team no so pen ana ode ne nkomo 18 set dwase yembo nipa emra wote ase uwasem de ya na akoyem kwagya akwese tekrema so moja yemene bi ni ape bi aguse pie nyame adoma emepem no eyeyo no ho hyehye no yebesan de abegya na fo sana nema esi ekọ yenkom e Ghana Football Association fo akachi obi ndi a na ese Samuel Francis Otia Kentinyame ba ana ebo no samane fe no ono ana eyeten ka director de Ghana Football Association mpanyimfo chese ne contract no match busumi awie ya ana contract no eba no wie enura ana mpanyimfo chese tintantum do afote gare wontimi santo aso mo sa adwuma biu na nkra apim no sedwo manuchu e de ho mane ebo ejai
Yadawase esan emwakwa ba yadawase se wajibre a ugusu a wohweye na enne bedwom na ugusu a wohweye enko quickly na yenko hwe social media. How was your day 2 lockdown experience? Share with us. Saying and a lockdown no esiko yenko kind comments no ebi love ya Yaira Wuto say I will plead with you to use your platform to inform our leaders that it isn't everyone here in Ghana who understands what the president said concerning the lockdown. So if there could be a way of reaching out to people in the local languages, it will help reduce what looks like indiscipline on the part of some people. Instead of educating them, they end up being bullied. Abugri Safas or say, I realize that all human beings are equally because our people outside countries return back home. Coronavirus brought unity. Coronavirus drew people close to God. Coronavirus brought back respect for one another. Thanks to God. Charles Beidu or say was very sad seeing Ghanaians challenging security personnel. Just stay inside for your own safety. You are saying, Darby, from tomorrow the security must discipline them. Nana Ekualabi or say, I am super bored. I ended up talking to myself, but it worth it though. Did a lot of cleaning today. Will continue tomorrow, God willing. Andrew Kweku Rampage. It is interesting, but the soldiers are taking advantage of the lockdown to beat people mercilessly. They should have in mind, it's not all Ghanaians that are educated enough to understand certain things. We plead to do favor to some of the victims. Okay. Elizabeth Owusu Waddell, I haven't been praying so hard. Not easy. This COVID-19 has toned us down, pa. The problem I have is with ECG. Doomsong Kwa Ade. Dove Richard, I feel uncomfortable even though there's food available, but I am deprived of my daily duties outside of the house. Watch it 2 cities, Shitong Kwa, very boring. Being single is sometimes a disease. Okay, Kofi TFP. I say, I'm very happy and enjoying with my family. The only problem is MTN data exhausted all the time because always online for data. Kate Dodu, very well. After eating fufu with palm nut soup mixed with small granite paste, oh my God, all I needed was a companion to share my meal. Aisha Wahab, I'm tired. Can someone please call me so we can talk for 3 hours? Dixon or say Boateng. Hey, Adosmo. Hey, wow. Okay, Dr. Asanka. Oh, is Esinam or Dr. Asanka will say the GH military will kill more people than coronavirus after this lockdown. Obi adwenche no. Esinam or say dear Nanado, please the social distancing no. Can we bring our children to Jubilee House to continue from there? At this very important moment in Ghana's history, no, our 2 tenants who live here rent-free are on the dining table dancing, and that is after the older one had referred to my contemporary stew as jungle. Wow. Hey, Her Excellency Beatrice, also traffic-free pioneer, but plenty barriers. This too shall pass. Okay. Isaac Che Jemfi, also coronavirus, we don't want you. Please leave us alone. Jos Kwabena Boateng, Jesse, okay, I'll say personal opinion. I think this whole make-believe of fighting the virus and lockdown is just for show and nothing beyond. I don't know why you're saying this. Kafui Bagida, Osi. Okay, Kafui, Osi, we are one. I have told you that in this higher realms of God, a light, higher realms of God's light, no one on earth now is seen from point of his tribe, religion, or nationality. The concept of first, second, or third world is chaff. Before the light, each and every one is seen from the point of the degree of love he shows to manifest God's divine light in the world of man. If you fail, therefore, to live in the love for the manifestation of light, then regardless of where you claim to worship God, you will not survive the winnowing of earth, even in the realms beyond, deeper realities of existence. Okay, Kate Kwashiga say 31 COVID-19 patients in Ghana recovered. Hallelujah. Oh, Kuro, where is your stake? Victory belongs to Jesus. And that is true. Kofi Tando, also in the spirit of 3 square meals a day, in the spirit of 3 square meals a day, I have now reached my limits. No more eating for the rest of the day. Like, seriously? K. Dawete, this is what India is doing. The market is not open, but regulated. Don't forget that when you catch the virus, you will die alone. Kwate Emmanuel, now Takra de Tamale, Sunyani and Koforidua people are jealous of Accra and Kumasi. They want lockdown by force, so they won't go to work. Is the virus your virus? Oh my goodness. Okay. Enti sabre dia meka wo say wo pese wo nya bibi wo tumi nya access to Joy Learning channel ewo multi TV na say wo nya challenges ewo multi TV digibox na but modern frame multi TV na yentimi mboa number si na abetimi afre 0243 340 415 0243 340 415 and 0244 340 424 0244 340 424 and now says 0302 226163 0302 226163 or say multi TV just trills. Boafo herbal say nay what the boafo antiment a bit just what they boa na sanctuary day and now say hunamiano etimi etu ase sanso na boafo cream de hunamani sanwa bia no eno netimi eboa wo de boafo soap no efa nsuom na de sra ho a na kire se sema aduonu wo hora na de cream no nso aye so hunam ye oya ode pu ni ade nyina etete wa eno betimi aboa cobitus ne nso de sisi yare koko ni sexual weakness wo na yansi atata wo kwafichi a emma aye basa wo yem atim ni ade nyina no cobitus ne nso betimi aboa waso ye no wo okorase market wo betimi afre won 0244 726 376 0244 726 367 Ubenya dodo etu Koforidua Gapson Pharmacy, Delight Pharmacy, Kings Walk Herbal, and a repass. Ashama will Delma Pharmacy, any by class. Kumase called Dani Herbal, Kolinak, and a Takradi, AA Mensa, and Nimdie Herbal. I sabre dache hene wakwa kopie mu wo baabi ono de na watwi one na mo nkran e na ohwe se de eniema ekoso a dache hene baabi a ugina no wote menka asom ne enko dache hene
Eba Adom TV so ene so enno pay na ene eye the tray and I said 3 I say partial lockdown ewo enkran ene Kumasi nene pie mu ewo circle ne pese ye hwe situation on the ground ene ye bedu ha no pay o hwe ha na ha nyina ayehwe wankasa wonim circle say anka tiptoe lane die anka obeba no pay no nanka nipa hodo a mutunton phones ne enoma hodo ahyase se wo hyedwa nanso ene nipa ba ko mienu bi keke na je se wo namu a oba na se wo bedu askura asojafo edikan egina wo ene wo edi nkomo ebisa ejuma wo ye essential service senia anoma ne se kono so ye ni panyin a wo ha ye ne entwetwe nkomo na ye mbisa no eja ma akwa ba na efiti enura enwumre ebesi enano pay san na noma esiko ha
ha de situation na ha no e wo fam akrabat ebo anajo be ye na ayoku akode kono ohu omo a nsema excuse omo bia no enye excuse ye papa bia enye excuse papa bia obiso okon ya oso kwasana damfo okwasana damfo samri ntini ekoso no nte no answer bia odi no bia ntino sanka ba betime put into measures nka beboa because the unyama isi kono de emwa
nti excuse ahodo a enkrofo ede mamu ewa ha nti se nipa no ba na se excuse o de mawo no enye papa mo yende
so my excuse na enye papa you return mu you want to go back to where they are coming from, especially the cars you return mu nyina back mo yede eko nti sa na yen
any police ni so ntwetwe nkomo on issues amonya senior enoma ne be kan police say enyade a ono obekasa but mama say mi say obiom say situations no problems am encounter pa the more din pa any near one
oh problem ya kanta more din no problem a just almost wedding pa seriously almost wedding just near question de asodina na amanfo fi se yade na aba no minim se omuhu ni se yo ntumi hu asodin ko a baby omokwa hu hia obekọ ne obeka bia onte ase just a whole lot ntumi na se na ewo man no
na situations ewo grounds so no eno no enti ohwe tiptoe lane akasa dia na omo de dwa ahodo ewo ho no nyade a wopie kwa bonte manyam papa ba ko ha eja mame no twetwe nkomo obi obisa se ena no pay diempoti na wo ye no abonte
oh mbeto ti eno
but o ti hin na opie beto ti wa
abidu omo apon omo nyaduma nti mi ba se ha ebeto ti
nanti oluman se obeto ti ewa bontin ofri heavy do onanti free heavy do eba tiptoe lane ebe to ti nti na sei ena no pay die ubepie mu ewa ha na chese die esi potin ewa ha enso eno no enhyeda nya de foforo die esi ewa ha na no pay enhyeda anya de foforo na ye hyase nyina na ye enhyeda emma tiptoe lane enei die ekoso ewo tiptoe lane no so eno no
ache hene ena de ensem no enkyeremu efi tiptoe lane abrow yenko emonten ne dache hene enko twetwe nkomo dache ehe ne wakwa akopie na de na ekoso
Adwa sesi amene wokase dia papa pie mu ewo enkran bebia AMA won office akese no ewo na adwa yebedu ha no pe ayese de mpanyimfo edito dwa na ayese ha de no yen hyeda eni so papa ezane se semini wokase nipa hodo na wonam ekrom ohwe ema hodo a woye kai juma no egusu enam krom a woye wanyuma pepepe senia esitie ohwe emontin so obo se nipa hodo na ena enina mbontin so ebi etritra eyi ye friends nade no so ni ade a ohwe omopoti na obo se ase ejuma bie ni wa ase wo mu eheda eyo omomotompoboa so tompoboa te ene wa sedwa ewa ha ye ni nkomo ni yenhwe ni enti potenti ene ye se obi a enhyedam a udi mpobo dwe eja edi nti na na udi mpobo dwe
osi ekomumu ekomumpa manya ni sabe so hwa kakara mo na asante no ese me fa weni wo se ebia mbebo ama mesmanya kakara bi e didi a ntia
but unti za ban se mo amutunton mpobo na broni wewu ni ade ene se mo yedwuma
okay o musa ade ba ya ne kakra ye mfan bebrebe se be ha dwen ya ne kakra se mfan bebrebe na bia be sikwan na se bibisa kakra bia se benya chokumani ntina ma yesi wa hanya bibia ntira
je de aban kan no nhyera mfanya adwuma sa
o ye de adwuma anopa ya nche esi akra ye ade anadwo na ye ntade cha no pa ni asesa nti we no tama so ye be sesa akwa no
nti uton ade na anadwo ho amu na ba beto ade no
se anadwo na yeso nya tama yeso yetimdi ye kakra nti ya cha be sesa akwa no ntina mewa
onso de ono so asie no yenko ne ye ne mpanyimfo onso amotete ha no eni nkomo eja na na no pe obi obisa se die na wo ye no ai
obi am cham mom dia but etia no ye twen amanfo na ye hye ni mego no so bia obi timi abetobi but obi am bai
omo motompo boy wo ka ho
ai
na de aban kan no tina monti ye ana boapa
ye be se ye paki sisia ye paki ne man sisia ye paki ye twen ayi 1-to-1 be na sia paki na go inside
nti den kwa na mo shedwa den na mo shedwa
oh dwan de ye ni bebia ko on ti anaja se inya ya no duane ena mo 2 weeks no kan no iniska ho no e DVD nti se bia ha na se ya tra
okay na ono so oka omo a omo so eto mpoboa no ye nko omo ni na monten no ye ni omo ni nkomo mommy me mo achi di Badwam TV so
good morning
na mommy me bajo na no pe yin fa na ukoi
kwejuma
mpacho we adwuma no
adwuma Fidelity Bank
nti we soja fo hia na suppose fo hia osisi a ID card ben na bia betumi dia kire se bia we adwuma ha se ye betumi eja okwan amawa ko adwuma
ID card
ya dase nti we won se nia maame no eye ne de no aposifo ahia na ne ID card no wayi e dia kire wo hwe owo motete he ya na kaya yefuo yi na omosusu eti ekwan ho a je se wo twen se ebia nyankopon be na dum na nya obi amana ba na o aheden
sira tuantu anya to hala wala ya bomu macha koto asefa kwa no kasa wo bo mo kasa mikasa wo
ukasa wo funzo nje o aheden na just or say on the anya de obetuna kasa but uhwe situation na yes kaya yefu a won so owa ha wo twen say ene obi be fan noma na watumi eso ama no na senia yenim no yesi hawking omo amutonton noma wo kwan ho oso ansuo ni ade wo kwan ho a eni se uye bi kura na nemu ye hu se woman ba ko etonsuo ye ni enkomo mommy mo akwa ba na no pe na me ba cho ye ka se e ma ye ntunton ana omo enam kwan ho to ade na ma obi ama no omi wante
e ba cho meti ye
nti na ne wasaba kwan
ne ma me ba ne se ye nira me sister egu we jan kwala egu me so me jan me kura kwala 9 nira se kwala nketekete won anidi ane ye dai nti me ntumi ntena se me twon 2 weeks nti de ti se mba na me pepia water bi ton na me to benku mole ne ye kwaka na me de man kwala nti na ma me bae e san ka me ma
nti ye fa se eftia no pa no emre be na obeduru ha na no ma no waton be an
me ba chonya nsa masoya me nton biye
nti ejuma wo ye nde bia ejuma wo ye
ejuma me ya me nya me de hwe nkwala na nua na me de hwe nkwala when say pia water de mi ni dwetira me ke se me de tone ama akogu ama 2 weeks nti pia water de ma mi ni di nti kakra mi nya me tokogu wo na asa nti na te se ne me ba na be ton kakra na nya kakra de to mole de ko kama nkwala nti na ma me ba
nti kayefo ni bi eni wo hwe ne ase a station ha na so ba na wo se kasa hodo a wo so wo park wo ha nyina enya de a obi park wo na so tu ani na wo hwe mu a na se nipa ni bi egu ho ankasa wo hwe situation na te se aha na te se duduo na da kayefo ni bi na te se aha na omo eda ye hwe se ebetumi ni bi edi enkomo se ye ka se obi anko hye ni ntipoti a omo eguso ewa no omo yanko
enti daache hinitama station na yi misha se de niam akoidie mene ya bonsu Bosco Impex be ya adwen o se ye hia total lockdown enye sankrofo nyina besi abonte cook stories no edoso dodo but enne ye nim se ye wo fie se de tie bia no ebinum ye adwuma fifie obi wo ho a okoda mpaso a no abetena akonwam odam paso kra na ohwe movie odi pillow a choking na bodwe ase computer isi ni nchen sa positions na ye tena se obi wo tena se fiti anopa a on sorry obi ochia ne hu se ya se ebetimi affect ye chi dompe ye chi kasei baby adui eno nkomo na mene eba abedi mensa kan ye nua bema kafui bagida ai obi a ohwe ye chi kasei no eho ensem na ochire ye nse na ewo se eti kono kafui akwaba bra okay kafui twansa na ye bedi nkomo oh na eden na abewura mu sei eti kafui wo na ye no ebaba bedi nkomo no na sabre ye de eniema begu akwan mu ye behwe ene ohun se watena se a se wuti se wusisi yo ya obi timi tena se sa na oti se nachi na asetena no ene nya office obi wo office konwa ote so no etimi eboa no ema otena se yie ya ba fie nso ye nkonwa ayeto sofa akese a ye didam se de esi tena se wo fie ene adwuma mu no enso nso ye dem 2 weeks ya ye adwuma fifie ye nya adwuma na ye pese ye relax da ye mpa so hwe movie obi timi tena TV hu fiti anopa ho no betena hwe TV obedidi obeye bibia enti sabre ye be hwe se de wo si esi tena se a emfa ohaw emreye ye mpese after 2 weeks na afei wachi dompe ye wo ya enti ye ni kafui ebaba bedi nkomo na ye twa ye hu tiawa ye beba sisi a yeda se Simon Kwaba ene medical ka chiro se de wo fie ya wo ye adwuma se de wo da na wo tena se e de ohaw bebre bebro me mpese 2 weeks wo benya problems e wo wachi anase wasene enti mensa ka ye nua be ma kafui bagida a wakwadre e wo nipa asetena na chi dompe no eho ensem kafui akwaba
enua
empomboko na ene ye wo fie o enti adwumam enti ekonwa na bi enye comfortable anase favorable asen ye si tena si wo fie a ene obi dan paso e na o hwe ye or the phone or the laptop yen hwe sa positions no ene ohawa e de bebre
me da see enti de kan no bibia sa adichewe na ahyase nyina na gina yechiri bremo so spine so say because spine no ya idea a boy ready no ho ban eti true si be betena se be gina ye be bibia no dodo na gina spine so because a protect your nerves na e might me san mani bebre na de ba ko ye hu ne say nyema bi wo no ma ye ya e tie de o how brain oh titru e bi ni atenase okay atenase one of the things I dey o how bebre brain so e bi munim betimi aka actually say e free ye sha se free nyema de say tipaye eni subre which ye o ya osisi ye o ya okotodwe ni na most of them no e betimi aba as a result say nipa no ontimi na ontenase na all obey the rules are a govern sitting
na che say ye chi edompe no ekwa de koya sene
exactly ekwa vertebral column ekwa de kosoya sene na ade ba koya ni say on say adwene no dwuma na ye no adwene no say send information e free adwene ni body part ni dem na spinal cord ni mu no e ho na ya information snifer now branching into the nerves now going to every part of the body and it's one more spinal cord in the whole body and the how be breba it is our problem say you can be betimi aba now say you fear ye call sa 2 weeks of lockdown nkofo be go through a lot of things
say you ati ho a we bu ni mu a wo hwe phone
enti me sure say by now we be hwe TV so a wotena ho a o ye side we a ye kan wasem enti bebre na no say wotena sa position na say ebia o sorry na we use phone in this particular position na say o sorry na say o say o kon ye o ya ana o sisi ye o ya e ma na nya nwanwa because it's as a result of sebia wotena sen and this problem no ever obi won ma say wotena sa position which are by the time obey say o money tisino obesha say the tinu e pai no prekope eba as a result of that because a lot of tension me cause we tiko area ha and o muscles na area ha ni na no e be tight until the wetini eba back obesha say feel a lot of pain and discomfort e wo ho ye no fi won ma apart from this particular position na ye common no ade ba kon gofo ye ne say hall mu ye hall ye living rooms na ye da no on say you use sofa to say ye 2 3 be 2 e be 3 ye de one ye 2 until dodo na e bi mu hwe TV a da ho di na me hwe de position I try using
TV ni de wo tra ho hwe enye de
wo da ho na wo hwe won enti se bi a abranti ya da ho mi ye oda ho wo hwe bi ase bi a ne kon ya ideal no spine no shape no e was say walk into an S curve
koni say
koni twa sa S curve no eri kwan say o kon no e ba enim say enti so wo hwe a se bi a na o tena se na o using the phone no any se bi a watena se o using the phone ni na ya de kode na
okay
because watena say no or the pressure pa and ato the tiko hanum ene ne kon enti ne kon de ni kan ne kon be ne ya de di kan no or use this position for the next 3 hours 2 hours a program ne koso a wo hwe no obeso no there's a likelihood say it be ne ya also I be a on in terms but as time is going on or ya dia abe ne habit ebe kokano no enche no obetime nya sa problem no na de ba ko nwanwa ho no say so nya sa problem na sometimes eba why do ni bomba so say sa de we ya we no and this problem ne beba obi won ma obi use head rest no obi won ma on say you was surface no you were the pillows why dem into bit ma tie pillows be say 3 no they share the cornichi
na
peja ne cornichi na be ya obetimi ahwe TV ni na no e wo how be brain nzo aso e do so pa enti no neck problems ni betimi ma neck problem apart from that already no see shape no ekom at the moment I wada was no the chino e poor babontin
se ne hana peja
na hana tom nti ba utina se here e wo se ha no epia kom na ha no epia ko inside se na be ya esro ni form no e be ye pe na we no ente sa obi won no to make it worse no na nine ba ko no e da ne sei
ne na age aho
ne se waji na ho me pa nti sa problems we na ade we na e the problems we breba obi won no so ampacho tina se oti TV no no oko one side say na ne nsa ba ko choke ne kon na otina wo say na wo hwe
obi creative your odwin
obi odwin nti o hwe TV say no nsa gu na body say and o ye de obey eno nso so no utina that position for a very long time our problems be bre wo ho a e de ba
problems ni bi ni den
ye di kan sisi yare usisi anya wo ya obesore no obo se na onan ase anansi ache onan bo se na onam ye obi onya tena ona ba sha ase na nnan no ye ne aha eto de bia e as a result say bia mojan se bia watena so no empini ma mojan ne endi efrusan se bia wo se di sometimes ya na enya sa sometimes na ya wo damage spine ankasa na wo damage spine na no ya we bia e friend disc na e bo dompeno ye were about 24 almost 33 bones e was spine uhwa baku bia edi ni yonko echi na disc no en the body dompeno e bia ho ban se ne be ya entwie nti de ba ko ba ne say the moment I bet na se no se bia we pu no ho akose no samria what na se no na ama
disc no
disc no
die no kura ne da
he nti hwa we fa we spinal processes and the say disc no na wo han finfin say nti ebo dompe we anyway hu ban say na be a entry sa nti ehyen finfin no nti the moment anipa no bet na say be a brand ya tena say disc na we chi no automatically no de wa ha say no de han nyina no e be sha say move abechiri kakra na e move abechiri a e wo na nerves ne wo nti eba be can nerves no e can nerves na e ho na nipa no be sha say sa shock no because nerves no ene ye ma sa shocks na yet no nti so say wonya shock ana say unamu ye asa na say ache wona na normally no aya na ye nerves no ene e cause sad no your blood vessels where this problem ni but nerves no dey major things are this problem ni nerves no ye pesa min kuminya on pesa oba ya de bia e ba be kana e be man sa problem no on pesa on prapra no ho nti o so ho ye se na be obeti ma bo nerves no ba enunti na ye tufu say o tenasi because be brain anya sa problem we as a result of improper sitting and no one sem na ye kin and say bia what tenasi dey di kan no the corner nerves no the corner spine na wo no ti bia what tenasi wa chia the corner akose
nti spine na chia
akọ nti e ho say no obeti menya tension headaches sa tension headaches na be ba no na bia one side of the neck
the tip ya
and bi won work sorry a o twa the corner ko a ensi so enko nkodru most ahaniti mi ko ahanu so ntumi nko
it is wadada bia
very good sana akoye wadada bia e dey problem neighbor na de ehu kran ne say bia wada hoyi pacho da ho say 42 and say 42 say na for 9 gold say so na wada ho say eno no on say ne koni na achia ko say e na hanu da ho sa na ne spine so ne bia ne nine na lock wa kodye nim say no wa compressing hu abom dodo ema untimi nya the body ntimi nya space
the spine no
moa no o compress dodo nti be ma no a lot of problems abribia na wo spine na nya sa space na etimi lengthen enti na sa wo pesa wo da na wo hwe ade a anka da ho pa bi to ho ana akonya nim no je say ebi wo etimi bu ne nsa no ko ne side eni bi wo ho no ma
je say da ho
tatre na say wo di pillow atoso na ka wa da ho na wo hwe program no ba pa sa
no ye mutu ana ye nanchem
na bi ideal uda nchem a eye obetima da nchem ahwe a se bia ho no settings ni chin obetima da nchem ahwe a eye fine ba obetima ada se TV no so e was through kakana so obetimi ada aya na pillow no en raise utini nkoso bebe se bia wada ho sei no na ka wada ne hu sei no na pillow na be shande kon na we page na ti sei na o hwe TV ni sei no eno nya advisable nti wo say eba form na ne level eye pe se na bia obetimi ahwe TV no eno no so ye ne sa na onya problem no sa
na eya ebi mu ka se odaya but odaya cha na o te se na chie ne ya
okay eno so ho se obi wo no ma eya already ne o ye develop back pain dada
okay
nti sa kofo na ya sa problem ni tesi ade ba ko ne se hu se obeda ya sa na onan no se utini mu a utini mu se a ideally ya wo se e di pillow ba ko e hye onan ase se na be ye be bo caps ne ho ban nti wa se na wada ho no e wrong yenye it's not advisable what I da wo say ya obenya a lot of problems enya de ketwa enya some ketwa na make enya some ketwa enya some ketwa
na we betimi eku obi
enkum enya de beku but ade betini say ebetiti wama your quality of life ne be affected
eti said e si da ho na be ma obi etimi achia
etimi si your bibi say scoliosis na ba na mi say nipa no ne chi no on say bi wona ne chi no ase achia kakra ase na ma won ne shoulder ba ko epeja kwaso kakra most of them timi ba as a result of your sitting position so be nanim etimi sha say free in kolakra at early as whatever age wa sha say nyini no na improper sitting positions no wa sha say practice alternative you obehwe TV in kola sha say use phones laptop till all those things over time nani mba ho na wo for no so ma weni anko no ho especially from omu ya hit 10 11 teens mo na abrebia no akwani siesie ne ho a once a while radem na kohwe se bia akwani chi bremotie
wo kan ye kan se de esi tena ho ne ade but on see man ne omu ko school bags e bom achi books gum asa e twe omu e bi ebo amanim na e twe omu eno nso e kan eno so
another issue okay eno so another issue nti I know sanasa akwani type backpack mu yedu a mo se yesa akwani na ma na wa konkon se bag no mu yedu ebire a mo se onama na wa kuntuni mu se anya sa so na e bi okra bag na ye one side
ba ye enen kola ni wo fie enti ye nhwe asetena no
enti we de na maka medical check say we no enya advisable enti am pass so be sa wotena se a ti se watena se say no watena se already say waje ne ho abechiri simple e okay
we otena se say ya
e okay sibi o use phone no kra no we ya de enti phone o use ni say no for a while no e okay
na obi beka sa otena ase no na chi no atom nke wo say ye straight
there be any kwan say wo chi no ye straight ye utena ase abibi obetena ase bia no e wo say utimi maintain curves no sa S shaped curves na ye ka no say on say bia hana kom na hana betri na hana kom no sa shape na wo say maintain it is so ocean from the side na
betri na ha
sa hana kom hana na hana kwetri any the best way into no say wo say for chi bra for to bra akra eno ano no why okay
say
no advice fine
na obi tina ho say wo fie na audit computer ni mu ye adwuma don hwere sen ene wo so otena sise anase otena sise afebo kra enye hwe
there be na otena se no kwan even though you kwan ye wo say ofa otena se no so unya otena se na eduru don hwere ba ko a wo say sorry
okay
na otimi nante kakra because abrebi obetena se no atena se no e the pressure bebre so to usisi no echi no o chiri muscles no which in nerves ni na no e the pressure beto sometimes we on ma otena se chia or the safa ne chi wona obeti se hono ayeshi pa nti anu sa na won say enya advisable yeah WHO advice say otena se after every 1 hour bia no sorry na nante kakra sorry ko e bibi fufuro se na be ya obeteki pressure no every we see nechi a unya a lot of problems
okay
enti medical symptoms na e ba no dada e kan ka say so usisi anya o ya obeti say e bia na wechi no etutu ana unya anansi obi wonu kwa pains na timi back to the extent say onama na oti say enam ni sire ni e ko ni nan aha enti anu sa na won say problem no ashase no afia de na ashase e kan spine no ene wo disc no ene ma sa problem no ashase e ba
na enkonwe bi nso wo ho a ti sei obi wo ho a ono ekonwa yi wa hyeda ye baabi e wo fie otena owo ekonwa sei wo fie a eno nso no etimi de ohauba ana ye wo kwan etena nkonwa sei
okay nti nkonwa no ye wo mahoro ye wo ergonomic friendly chairs pacho untina ase mai ye wo nkonwa ye very friendly o me design in such a way say ebetimi support you back nti hwe akonya we ase biete no very okay protecting the spine no easily but we ko betimi atena so wrongly because if you want to work as bia akonya ti kwa no on feel comfortable baby na atena so normal o mo ka say uncomfortable baby na atena so normal way no betena so ka say we na nyese menje ma home you
akonya na ya ye ne papa na betena mu wrongly okay ekwan be na ebetena akonya mu e be ka say ye wrong
posture there be slouch asa bon we be office bon say no no betena so nti eno so your problem nti akonya ye design ni say na was supporting the back ni no not him say nti stress no ebi ani ni kon ni sisi ni kotodwe the nechi ni na problem betimi aba hono as a result of se bia watena si ti pa ye betimi happen as a result of this
enti yemfa ni say obi atena si say ya ena edi ohawa brem
yes
ye wo kwan bi a ye betimi atene
yes ye wo kwan ohawa ye betimi atene number 1 ye wo corrective exercises wo no ma enti corrective exercise no one of the exercises yetimi de reverse ade a wo no nti ebia se neck no se neck no ne S shape no by way of what na se no ababe ko sie a your exercises wo no ma obetimi obetimi a corrective exercise no nti sometimes ebia what na say for 1 hour what no one of the earlier quick things you can do no is that na ebia what stretch it o de nine unsa no atiri mu e de aka nice one kakra
yeah ko so enko
anti on say I tight ichina tight
yeah enko ichina
tight
any ayeka
enti ayeka enti say in case crash ake bia atenase mpo na e bia ho na no
enti eno metena sese
wetimi atenase na waye
na ma ye ni say
na don say
me ko so mi nu o di peja nan no
mi de medru
edu say me de na sembo sisi ni na me ya say just say you na internasi yi o
internasi ti atenase do no it is our problems no
it na now say ba ku bi so say me sorry gina ho na me
ya wo sorry gina ho no ma wo sorry gina ma ye di kan no utimi do nsa no e ko no say
me say ya no ma ye say ya
utimi mu kakra fine and here for the side na why we so kakra
na ma so hands no ma ye ni say
ya for the side it will be no o kon no on say what na say na ma o kon na ko say wo do nsa no aso okonichi
na me so me kwachi
watwe akwachi kakra
watwe akwachi so dey metwe akwa na say was a do position
metwe akwachi edi kwa say ya o say ma o comfortable
sa na we okay
no dey aba na after we do nsa no aso ha say no na watwe aba form kakra
na watwe a oti ya wo
kakra eni kwa say ya wo bebre o say very simple and gentle kakra be on this side na we are
ya na ma ye ha so
kakra
say sorry I was say na ye nimu de ye
woni me enti na say ene ye de confirm kakra enti no beti no nine o sire na chi no e ho na obeti sa stretch ni now enti say na stretch your back no se me be ya
ye me tisa se me sisi echi no asa etwe me bi
etwe kakra ti en na body ni hia because muscles na ho no aye compressed aye tight nti na se ache nti e ba sa na o yes exercise na e release stress na ho no aye okay e ma moja ti mi ko ho na ama nerves no so aye free
sa exercise how many times meye baako ana meye mienu me producer ampedu otenase saa ne yire ni eti otenase on sorry onu say how many times I was all ye na no pedia
okay nti normally I was all ye na no pani enumre but say e ade a problem no pain ni wo ho dia you a specific ones one man I was all tired no almost every time nti unya tenase na unya sorry happen unim say I was say me hear this particular exercise was set nti unya sorry na un say what na say 1 hour and 2 hours sorry na first thing was stretching was stretching online about
uti ya no wo hakakra
nti ko ni ya itimi ba uti no wo sisi chika it's no sorry I feel the we are na what ni wo sa kakra from there no wa ba so kakra oh we are I feel no nsa na egu kon echi
okay
ya ya ni sa na ti say nya relief na ya pele nti no ba wie no na ama o body no emu asane
ade a wo kire me nkra me ye wie me te se me nipadua mu asane but ochina enkomo we ye beto aso because if ye we die ye niema bebre a ento ne kwan mu enti no ye beto aso kafui meda wase bebre enti ene me gidi se wasua bibi me so masua bibi mami ncha Rahel wo ablekuma CP wajebre wo hwe me na sabre yenhwe se de esi ekopiti enuro ewo edwa so se de be ya yare ahodo ye bepam no enim se eko ye na ukopie bo upper east region ewo atifido apie ya yade a ye di enuro pitipiti edwa so se de be ya emmoawa ne niema ye de yare bebre ye no ye betimi ateso se ni nyina eboa na ya COVID-19 yarewa ate se ewo wiase enti yenhwe se de adwuma no ekoso wo upper east region enuro no na sabre ya fra wie ye de machine no abo abrantie nachi na tere se eduro no ya spate no eti se ya na be kono enuro no na ya de pitipiti dwa no na ko hwa dwa so ho no obi a message ya tutu stores ni nyina mu adwadifo no obi a ma se de be ya ebetimi ama adwumadie no atimi akoso kama enti enuro no ene ye de pitipiti dwam no encheye yehu se ye bi won kran yakoye kumase de sunyane yaye ene ye yakopie mu ewo atifidu apieye asabre ye di enuro pitipiti edwane so se de be ya ntafra ni enkura ene mmoawodo a ene ye dwane bi ho kwa abekọ no na wo woni ade nyina sese baabi enti wodi nuro pitipiti o se de be ya se mmoawa bi ewo dwomu ho a ebetimi di yare kodi ewoi ebebre nkrofo a yetimi aso ano ye ko COVID-19 no kai se ye wonyare wa hodo bebra efi etimi de ba eti ye de nyina aka ho na ye de pamo saa emmoawei efi ye ntamo enti adwumayefo no na sabre immigration fo ne ade nyina aka ho wode wo max ebutubutu omo ano a wogusu a wode enuro no pete no wode wa fidie ni besi ho na ye fra waduro no na ye digu mawa na ekyerese wode abawachi na de asi dwanim a police for bambofo ni ade nyina aka ho a wo hwe se adwuma ebekoso sabre wo hwa fire service adwumayefo na won so wakwa akopie mu na ekyerese eye bambofo nyina na waka wo ho aboma wode dwumadie no Ebrewo enti upper east region ena sabre yegusua ye hwe fumigation and answer we no ye the insecticides piti edwamu ho no dwumedie no koso sabre me no ka say ho obi ankodwam ankohedwa ma ye ntwa ye ho ne ye nkomra ne ye ba me ne doctor me ham enura me ka tell say na ye be hwe kwan a diabetic for nso efa so edidi say de be ya wundi oats 30 boxes ye kwaba ye nkodi nkomo one wodi prosta 60 abe edwaso Ruben Agbo mensa aka doctor ewa ha akwaba
yena
mpomboko
bibia boko nyabia
say ye ka immune system ekwan ben ne faso ye
me pa yo okay enti ye ka immune system ankasa nyankopon natural defense or the man yetumi kutia yare enti infections to say viruses bacteria fungi parasite any sa anyama ni nyina no nyankopon ankasa oman soldiers etumi kutia sa yare wa no enti sa na ye friend no immune system enu na ye friend no immune system no but enu ankasa immune system na ankasa juma in 3 different ways enti first one ye will be first one enu na maka no say ekutia yarewa ye was second one now one kasa immune system na ankasa no wo bibi wo mu changes bi wo mu enu na ye friend no cancer cells no ebam no wo be say wo immune system no so etumi kutia sa changes no and a third one wo be hu say e bia harmful substances to say e bia where the bibi poison wo mu ana wo inhale bibi a wo hu me ko wo mu e bia poison wo mu immune system na kasa ema no ye ineffective enti ema no sa na one kasa wa build immunity against those kind of things enti sa 3 ways no na immune system na etumi bo ye hu ban yetumi nya sa ohoden no
sa immune system emo wa wo kan etimi eye mre
enya say so enti sa immune system na etumi wiki
etumi wiki eniema ban na etimi wiki
okay enti your immune system to me wiki to say yo ebinum a ye wo omo no naturally no omo wo poor immune system naturally enti ye nim nia edi baba naturally omo ahonde na nkasa ewo form any other ones but nia ye nim pa one kasa wo nyia wo immune system bad down enti wo nyia wo immune system goes down and ye wo abofra fresher immune system no enheda enye strong enti wa ya wo fresh and enheda enye strong wo nyi so a wo immune system to me bad down and ye oniama bi a ye your immune system no e down
eniema bi say
enti e bibi ti say wo smoke ya wo immune system to me cut down wo no munsa wo immune system to me cut down want to me enya na papa kra wo immune system to me cut down one kasa we duane a wudi wundi aduane pa wo immune system to me cut down wo no munsi obebre a immune system na nkasa to me cut down
edie na ye betimi aye dia build your immune system
enti niama na ama abo no ti say wo smoke ya ene men smoke men no munsa obenu munsa kra ene small ones nya da papa nada ena wo didi nso a ma fruit and vegetables bebre endorse ewo weduane mo nti fruit and vegetables ti say vitamin C niama ti say oranges nia sa niama ni nyina etumi boa wo immune system no your fruit be your friend no aluguntugun it is very good for the immune system what I dis niama no a wo to betumi abo ho ban ena lastly no your supplement a wo betumi afa ebetumi aboa wo
okay meaning say mo de enka prosta 60 ena mo de abedwa so kwan ben so ena you connected to your immune system
all right okay enti your share prosta 60 a they be me born who they will prosta 60 for prostate but who share prosta 60 na nkasa no we bon say ya sure for prostate health and then immune support ye wo eduane a ewo mu a etumi bua immune system no prosta 60 ankasa no e contain 2 major plants ye fre bibi croton ye fre bibi Anona moricata no na aluguntu green no aluguntu green no it contain a lot of antioxidants sa antioxidants no eno na etumi protect yankasa your cells yen to me enya sa infection to say viruses any sa nyama no enti prostacyst wo fa prostacyst a hunu say wo build one kasa wo immune system wo nya sa yarewa any sa nyama enti already yenim say covid-19 aba coronavirus aba yen nyina ye pehu edru and those kind of things but nya yenim pa wo immune system enye so stronger one hwe ya saa yarewa we ebetumi ekutia wo enti yenyina ye hwehwe bibia ebetumi aya ebetumi alive very strong immune system and ye per supplement ebetumi aboa ya and your prostate is the best.
Say prostate 60 and ye the best and why any betumi
correct enti prostate 60 ye the best obia betumi anum we ye bema o we oba o betumi anum prostate 60 first one person me can baby obia offer prostate 60 dada no for prostate health no or no ankasa no or building the immune system dada into
building
correct or added advantage but wo ye oba wo fie ana wo ma wo fie and we more than 12 years kwa ana wabri wo baby ana baby a bomodin a hwehwe prostate 60 obia betumi afa prostate 60 eh so good
say eh na ebenye bi ato
okay enti prostate 60 bia enye na wo ko pharmacy bia herbal shop bia chemical shop bia e wo Ghana wo betumi anya prostate 60 eno an say wo remu a wo de bisa me hwehwe prostate 60 ato eno an say on be yi prostate 60 ama wo not necessarily say wo ko akonum because of your prostate no wo ko akonum because you want to build a very strong immune system kai man can be bia che say a containing antioxidants ni nyina e wo sa no na moricata no mo e wo alogun tugui no mu emu ahoɔden na ya atwetwe e na e hye prostate system mu enti obia betumi akwakoto bi akwakonom
se obi epese ofrɛ mu na bi obetu bi a numbers ben
okay enti numbers no e 024 649 0116 and 020 997 7733 wo share screen no so a wo be hu numbers no wo ho wo frɛ ya wan kasa wo frɛ na wo ni Ghana kra ye be hu nhihye ya wo betumi anya prostate 60 no bi ato
okay enti ye Dr. Ruben Agbo ofi Phytotech Limited na ye ne no edin common prostate 60 ebeboa na boost wo immune system ye beda wase
me pa sha me so me da ase
Abrade na wonim say the ofan kogudi anana ase ampofo agye ebeba abegye adwa no de nkomotwetwe aka no de abrewo ye de obekwa akopie mu Ministry of Health and Ministry of Information and Central for nhie mu a press conference awo ye ni nyina fa COVID-19 ni updates bia wo pese wo de matememufo sabre ye twa ye ho ne ye ba eno ene ye de betoa so enchi mefidie no esanse bedwam die aha ena abenya nsem no sede tie ye kwaba
Honorable Kojo Oponkroma, who is my learned colleague, we were both called to the bar on the same day. My fellow Ghanaians, it is my pleasure and honor to come to your home this morning to give an update of our deployment to ensure the compliance of the directive, that is to ensure that we minimize the spread of this pandemic. First of all, I want to say that so far, so good. We are achieving the objective that we set for ourselves. Generally, our population is complying. Of course, in every situation, when it begins, people may not understand what it is. So obviously, some few of them might fall victim to the law. And we are trying our best to make sure everybody understands why this restriction have been imposed. First of all, I will say that Accra have been put into zones, and we have forward operating bases where we have positioned our soldiers and the police. We have various checkpoints to ensure that those who do not need to come out stay at home. The checkpoints have been very effective. We have several of them. I do not need to go into details about them. They are doing their job both day and night. We have static points at certain places. We have patrols at certain points. There are other areas that we have some challenge because the population there are not cooperating. But I can assure you, as at this morning, everybody understands. And situation is gone to the level that we expect. My expectation is that by tomorrow morning, you have less vehicles and less human beings on the roads. That one I can assure you, because the measures we put in place is very effective. I must also emphasize that some videos is gone viral concerning some brutalities being meted out by some soldiers to some civilians. Let me assure my fellow Ghanaians that the soldiers that you have are well trained, they are professionals, they don't brutalize. We have deployed close to 1,000 soldiers in the field. Out of this number, we have had only one incident, and that incident had nothing to do with slapping. It is something that we thought is not of our standard, and that we are dealing with it. That soldier involved presently have been withdrawn back to the barracks, and I have tasked the military police to go into the matter and investigate. So all the videos you are seeing, they are false. I do not know the intention behind it. But whatever it is, be assured that your soldiers are professionals. They don't brutalize. We don't allow it, and we are never going to allow it. I go around myself and educate them. Before the deployment, I tasked the head of the legal department of the Ghana Army to go to the centers where we camp them before we deploy them to town. 4 different centers, one in Bema, 2 in Bema camp, Arakan and the Gunda Barracks, then 1 in Weji Barracks, then 1 in Michel camp. He went around and educated them about our rules of engagement, because it's very key to us. I personally went around myself. The commanding officers also spoke to them. So it is never true that our soldiers have been brutalizing our Ghanaians. We will not do it. We those in command will not permit it. I want to emphasize that most of us Ghanaians are religious. We are either Christians or Muslims or traditional religious worshippers. And we know that telling lies about somebody is something that God does not permit. So those who are doing it, I don't know what your agenda is. Please, God does not permit what you are doing. Stop it. And let's encourage our officers and men in the field. Let's encourage them to do the job and do it well. I have got tremendous support from some of the MCEs. They assisted me to get the forward operating bases, and they visit the soldiers regularly. These are the sort of collaboration we want from you Ghanaians. Not the type of thing you put on the social media to run us down, to discourage the soldiers who are doing their best to ensure that we all prevent or curtail the spread of this pandemic. Let us support the soldiers in the field. It is in our own interest that we support them. Honorable Minister, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Brigadier General, for that quick update. Says generally there is compliance. They are also ramping up their enforcement. He admits that there at least has been one incident, which is true, of an infraction by a uniformed person. That person has been withdrawn from the operation, and they are investigating and dealing with it. Later this morning, we will show you a lot of the videos that are circulating, which are indeed false, and the context, the actual times and context in which those videos were taken. We also would like to make the point that the state takes very seriously any effort at this time to use misinformation to thwart efforts. And already a number of reports have been made to the police and the investigative agencies to find persons who are in the business of perpetuating this and bring them to book. We'll deal with that shortly, but the general picture is that generally people are complying. In the coming days, we will see a lot less vehicular traffic as they get a full grasp of the situation on hand. Now, the second matter that we want to deal with this morning is the provision for the homeless and the vulnerable. Shortly, I would invite the Minister responsible for social protection to assist us with a brief on that. But simply, very quickly, in Chi, the first part of our brief, Yeni Asrafo na Edike Din Komo, Brigadier General Insia, ana Acheche Mwache and say, Beye Donhuri Edu Nunuma Omufi Jumana Seno, Oma Bomodin say, Baby Bibria, Soldier for near police for Wa, Omohema instructions I demand in us will be antinefino. Ye diso nipa kakra na omo akwanya se ombeba kroma be bibi no omumra no monye ebio o science aboy en kokose enkomo bebre koso se sojafo nam kromo obu nkofo ne ade na enye nokre de nokre wom ne se anye kra omunim se ba ko asia omo hwe na omodi ehudwuma but generally no videos ni bebre anye nokra anopei yenya bra ye beda na de akyeremo. Honorable Minister, the vulnerable and the homeless are a cohort that we have been speaking about for a while now. We observed instances where the vulnerable, including Kayaye, have not been too clear on how they will be catered for during this period. The Honorable Minister for Social Protection and Gender, as I mentioned, and the Minister responsible for National Security have completed some work on measures to mitigate the impact of the restrictions on the poor and vulnerable. Honorable Minister, please join us with an update.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. The Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection has come out with mitigating measures to safeguard the health and well-being of the vulnerable groups in Ghana amid the coronavirus pandemic and subsequent lockdown of the affected areas of Ghana. That is Kumasi, Accra, Tema, and Kaswa. In view of the above, the ministry is implementing the following measures. We had meetings with COVID-19 Planning Committee, that's the National Security, NADMO, and the Ministry of Finance, updated the KAYE data for visiting various marketplaces with their leaders. I personally went around the markets where we have most of our KAYE to make sure that at least we have a forehand information on how things are going. Then we went to where they live, so at least we know that some of them are residents, they've rented little apartments and they live in, and we have those who also live on the streets. We have also visited some facilities where we think it's suitable to accommodate our brothers and sisters on the street. We have a few men, that is why I add brothers and sisters on the street. Those without place of abode, we are going to keep them for the 2 weeks that we have imposed these measures. We currently have like 15,000 of them that we are going to cater for. For those who have the apartments, we'll find ways of sending logistics to them to keep them away from coming to town. And for those that we are going to keep at the identified places that we have found, we are going to cater for them. There's going to be enough food, there's going to be enough water. We have corporate bodies cooking for like 6,000 and another group cooking like for 4,000. So all in all, we have enough food for them. We are also sending food to people on the street. We have like the mental retarded people. We are picking 20 and they are going to be cleaned. They are not going to come back on the street. 20 of them, the facility tells us that they can only take 20 and keep clean. And the others we are going to feed. So we are going to give them food every day. Give them food, give them water twice a day. We haven't thought of the breakfast yet, so we are still looking through, because we have drinks and things, so we'll supply them with. And then the medical, we can get the journalists go around and see exactly what we are saying, whether it's being complied. When we keep our brothers and sisters, we are not just going to keep them, we are going to train them on personal hygiene. Because those who came from Kumasi, from Ejusu yesterday, we realized that we need to train them on personal hygiene, how to use the sanitizers. We are providing 15,000 sanitizers. FBA came over to help us. Mimi is here. Mimi, thank you so much. They are providing them with 15,000 sanitizers. Sample is here. I'll show to you so that at least when we say they should wash their hands with soap and water and use sanitizers, we are not just saying it in vain, but we are providing for them. We are going to give them soap and water also. There are Veronica buckets on the compound where they are going to be kept, and make sure that we train them to do the personal hygiene. We are also going to train them on social distancing. It is something that is very important because we realize that they always cluster. So we have to teach them on social distancing, and that is something that we are going to take very seriously. By keeping them also, what we are going to do is that we have done a head count. We have the list already. We already have their data. But because some of them have moved before the ban, we cannot use that data. Otherwise, we are going to spend for nothing. So that is why we went around to collect the data on the ground, the people who are left behind. Those are the people we are catering for. We register them, give them identity. After everything, we are going to separate the younger ones from the older ones because some of them are really not supposed to be in town doing cardio. A cardio at 13 or 12. By the time that lady turns 25, what do you think would happen to her? And so for those younger ones, we'd let them go back home and go to school because we know that education is free now. So after separation, when we register them, we will not allow any younger lady to be a carrier. We will only use the adults who are using it for work. That is their work. And then make sure that we do the screening for them, and then we make sure that they are healthy, even though they still want to be in the trade of carrier. We are also going to do grooming and deportment for them. We have young ladies. Already we have 20 carriers that we took from the streets who are now attending journalism, who are doing dressmaking, fashion design and all that. So we are bringing our trainers to come and train them. We are grooming these ones because we know sitting at one place for 2 weeks is going to be a little boring. So we'll make it exciting for them. After that, we do the separation. In Kumasi and Accra, where we are going to send the food, we are doing Nima, CMB, Malamata Market, Agbogloshi, Tema Station, because some of them live there. So we are doing the Circle, Tiptoe Lane, Pig Farm, Alajo, Accra, Newtown, Mamobi, exactly where we think they are. That is where we are sending the food. In Ashanti region also, we are doing same. We are doing Adiabeba High Tension, Moshi Zongo, Ayano, Moshi Zongo, Alaba, Subin, and in all we have Subin, Ship Market, Daba Station, and all that. We are providing them with food and water. And we are also screening them. Yesterday, we thanked Minister of Health. They were there to do the screening. Take their temperature and make sure that if their temperature goes high, then they go for isolation and then they test them. But yesterday, we didn't get any sample of anybody's temperature going high. And so we think we are in the range. Today, when we pick them up, we are going to do the same. And we continue doing it until we are sure that none of them is a threat to the others, so that at least by the time they come out of where we are keeping them, we'll know that they are all safe. Minister, I think that's about all for them. We are also taking care of the people with disability. We have over 10,435 people with disability that we are also going to take care of. And then we are also taking care of the mental people that we have said. Director is not here. He would have given us the updates of those that we are taking. So basically, that is what we are doing. When we sit and there are any questions, we'll answer. Thank you very much.
Honorable Minister, thank you for that update. So in terms of feeding is being provided for. They are also being, or they will be given a daily stipend of how much? Okay. It will be good to put that figure out at some point in time, but they'll be given a daily stipend at some point. And then in terms of accommodation, you've identified places where we are very grateful. We will take some questions for the Honorable Minister. And then the toiletries and other sanitary items as well. Because as the President mentioned, the homeless and the vulnerable are a key cohort that we need to also respond to. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the third part of our brief this morning, which is to, and that is the health brief. We want to give a quick update on case count and case management, but we want to start off with some clarification on the enhanced testing we've been talking about. You recall that on Sunday, when we provided a brief, we explained what we wanted to do by enhanced testing. Since then, there have been reports that government intends to do compulsory testing or mass testing in some areas, and it's important to really clear this up. Indeed, there are letters that are flying around that have been issued by some local teams suggesting that compulsory testing exercises are intended in their areas. For the avoidance of doubt, the government of Ghana just wants to update on what the enhanced testing program is. It has two parts. One, there are those who fall within the basket of what we call the contact tracing and testing. They are the persons who we know have come into contact with positive cases. There's a second cohort of that contact tracing and testing, which is made up of persons who came into the Ghanaian jurisdiction within a particular window. These are the persons that primarily we seek to trace and test. And already the engagements have started on how they can make themselves available for the testing while they are being traced. Teams have been trained across the country who are doing that, because not all of them are in Greater Accra and Greater Kumasi as well. Then two, and please let's take this clearly. Two, in the hotspot areas, there are some neighborhoods in which the Ghana Health Service and the surveillance team desires to do some more active surveillance. What that means is that visit homes, have conversations with people, have people develop temperatures here. Are there persons here who believe they have symptoms and therefore want to test? Because while you are generally saying you are tracing and you are testing and saying that if persons have conditions, they should call 112, there may be somebody in a particular neighborhood who has not even paid attention or has not heard. So that enhanced program allows them to go out into these neighborhoods in the hotspot areas and engage the community. And if there are persons who are what they describe as the at-risk population, then they can test such persons. So in ramping up the testing, it's not a compulsory test of everybody in the neighborhood or in these districts, because even logistically we can't do that. And we can't force people to test by compulsory testing. We can't do that. But we are pleased at the general compliance and support that we are getting, and we intend to use that for the second layer, that when they get into the hotspots, they will engage people in the general neighborhood and examine how these persons, if especially they are showing symptoms, etc., can also be tested. I think it's important that we have this clarity so that we don't cause more panic out there that there are people coming to do compulsory testing of everybody. It's important to get that clarification out there. So the enhanced testing has two cohorts. A, those who are in the contact tracing and testing bracket, that is those who've had contact with positive cases, and as a next layer, those who returned into the Ghanaian jurisdiction within that particular period of, I think, from the 15th coming forward, coming forward to about the 28th when we started the mandatory quarantine process. And then the second part is that in the hotspot zones, the neighborhoods will have some more active surveillance, during which period they'll have to test. Dr. I hope I got it right. Dr. Abaji? Okay, so thank you. Now, a quick general update on case count and case management. The man who is superintending the entire exercise, the Honorable Minister responsible for Health, the Honorable Kukwaji Mamenu, will join us with that quick update. Honorable, let me let them sanitize the podium before.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable ministers. I'll call all of you health workers as colleagues, the security people. We are all colleagues together now fighting coronavirus, disease 19. Let me do the case management first, because these are more intriguing figures that Ghanaians, I believe, want to know. We now have people in isolation and for treatment. For Ga East, a whole hospital that has been dedicated for this exercise, we have 50 cases on admission at Ga East. As of yesterday, new admissions that were put there were 5, and we discharged 7 from Ga East yesterday. So total number of discharges now stand at 38 discharges. These discharges are on home care. They have had first repeat tests, now waiting results. They are not ill. We've tested them negative. We've taken samples to do the second test, and we are waiting results. We've checked their homes. They can continue to observe self-quarantine as we continue to observe them. So they have been discharged to go home. We'll continue discussing and engaging them. The 79 we picked from the quarantined travelers. We have virtually transferred all those that were positive, with the exception of 1 person at Accra City Hotel. He was supposed to be transferred yesterday for triaging, and it's very likely that person may also be discharged even after we take him to Ga East for triaging. That means that all those that are quarantined, we've taken away the 79, so those who continue to be in the hotel are all negative. I have written letters to be sent to them on individual basis. The letters were personalized from the minister to each single one of them. We have thanked them for their cooperation and understanding. And we have announced to them, now I'm going to go and announce that they are all negative. But by quarantine protocols, we have earlier informed them that they will stay the whole 14 days. And since the 14 days is getting closer, some have been there 10, 11 days, we will start taking samples for repeat tests on them today. We expect that between now and by Thursday, we'll have had their samples taken, tests done, results released, and by the 14th day, or early morning 15th day, all of them will be released to go home. I've assured them in the letters that I've sent to them that the Ministry of Health stands by to facilitate and assist them to take their luggage home when we discharge them after the 14 days. The government has supplied the coaster bus to aid staff transportation. This bus was delivered yesterday. A pickup has also been given to the medical superintendent at Ga East to enable him organize logistics and move around to make sure that the case management team, the doctors and their nurses are facilitated to do their work very well. We still have 4 cases on admission at Rage Hospital, the Greater Accra regional area. Repeat tests have shown still positive, so we continue to keep them there. The doctors have started giving them hydroxychloroquine 2 days ago. We started reviewing their situation. Anytime we get negative repeat tests, they also will be discharged. On mentioning hydroxychloroquine, I just want to inform the nation that the laws of our country allow the health minister to issue what we call emergency use authorization to FDA to allow or permit manufacturers and importers to bring in drugs that are not on our drug list. That exercise has been done. I've issued authorization, and FDA has, on that note, permitted some manufacturers in country to bring in the active pharmaceutical ingredients, APIs, or even import if they can source from outside, to augment the stocks we have in country. At the moment, we have enough stocks to take care of all the people we have on admission. 37 military hospital, we still have one case. Home care, I've told you we are discharging, and we have 20 from the regular community screening awaiting repeat test results. So when you are diagnosed positive and they start treating you and you are looking very well, to be sure, we continue to do repeat tests until you begin to show negative, then we stop observing you. But for now, those in home care are being observed. Doctors are talking to them, they are visiting them to make sure that they are taking their prescriptions. The total number of cases on home care in Accra are now up to 58. The 38 discharged and the 20 that have been discharged earlier. There are 2 patients we may release who have tested negative on 2 consecutive occasions, also in Accra. Kumasi South, there is no case on admission at the moment. The only case we have there opted for home care, and the doctors have allowed that, so he's also in home care. Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, there's 1 case on admission. Repeat tests showed negative, but later, I think on the 3rd test, it showed positive. They have put that person on hydroxychloroquine, and we are waiting results for repeat tests. Obuasi, the first case, there are 2 cases. For the first case, we are doing repeat tests, and it's showing negative. The second repeat test, again negative. So the doctors seem to have accepted that the person is cured now. For the second case, who was also in contact with the first case, tested positive. 12 contacts have been identified along that line, and they are in self-quarantine at the moment, also in Obuasi. Kumasi has 2 home care cases. 1 has been put on hydroxychloroquine. While there is 1 case, again home care, there is 1 contact with that person, and we are waiting test results. Tamale, there are 10 cases that may start treatment today. The Interior Minister is working with the Foreign Minister to try to see if these people can be taken back to their countries. They are all foreigners. But that process diplomatically has not been completed. And they are under order from the president to let them get back to their country. They entered our country illegally when borders had been closed. And so if you are found, definitely you have broken the laws and you have to be taken back to your country. UGMC, University of Ghana Medical Center, that is ready for use. Training has been completed. There are 14 beds for holding area and 14 beds for treatment. 5 ICU beds are also ready. So we have UGMC dedicated, again, some part of the facility to put in patients. Bank of Ghana Hospital. I kept on telling the community, the people in Ghana, that the Minister of Health hasn't got direct jurisdiction over Bank of Ghana Hospital. And people were blasting that there are hospitals completed that will not be utilized and all that. We have had engagement with Bank of Ghana, and they have released 2 floors that will take care of 20 beds for our use. Because the facility doesn't belong to the Ministry of Health, Bank of Ghana has agreed that their own people and some VIP personnel will be allowed there. So in case we get some of you here, VIP people, we are likely to take you to Bank of Ghana Hospital. Why are you laughing? You are all VIP people. In this material, okay. So I'll underscore the fact that we are ready to take people in and make sure they are getting well. We are also arranging to disinfect areas that we quarantine people, and when we evacuate and the places become empty, we have made arrangements for serious disinfection to be done before we hand over the facility to the owners. Let me now move away from case management to look at why we have been asked to stay home. So the surveillance report for this morning. We have recorded 195 cases with 5 deaths. The number of regions reporting cases remain 5. Greater Accra, Ashanti, Northern, and Upper West. The Greater Accra region has the most cases, 174, followed by the Northern region, 10, Ashanti region has 9, Upper West region 1, and Eastern region 1. Most reported cases now are from routine enhanced surveillance activities. Cases from travelers under mandatory quarantine remain 89. That means that we have taken all their samples, we have got those positive and those negative are still in hotels observing the mandatory 14-day quarantine period. Cases from travelers under mandatory quarantine remain 89. That is Tamale 10, Accra 79. Whereas cases from routine surveillance currently stands at 106. Accra 95, Kumasi 8, Obuasi 2. As at 08 hours this morning, I'll summarize it in a tabular form. General surveillance 106, travelers undergoing mandatory quarantine 79 positive in Accra and in Tamale 10. So the total figures: recovered and discharged 38, discharged home management 49, those in treatment facilities 138, dead 5, so we have total reported cases 195. Let me go over again because it's very important the type of explanation my colleague and younger brother Koyo tried to explain. I'll stress there is no policy as yet for compulsory mass testing that people are just parading and trading in on social media. If anybody amongst those managing COVID-19 team had gone on air anywhere or even on social media and had said that we are doing mass testing in some communities, please, this should be corrected now. It is correct that we have teams that are working now in Accra and in Kumasi for what we call contact tracing. It's like those who have been tested positive. They had contacts with people. Those who traveled in country before the quarantine are already in the communities. We have got a tall list of them with their contacts, telephone numbers. And from the database that we have, almost all of them are in Accra and Kumasi with isolated cases across the country. These are the people we are trying to reach. And when we get to them, each of them, we will try to take samples from that person and transport for tests. But if we meet one of such people and he's living with a wife and children, maybe in a very good self-contained 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom house, they are also contacts. So there's a need to try to test the very immediate contacts that he has come in with. If he's living in a compound house, the tracers will ask them questions. So those in the compound house who have had contact with that person definitely have contact, and they will also be tested. That does not mean that if you come and you are living in NT49 and all the people in NT49, about 5, your family people, have been tested, and that person and none of them had gone to NT48, we are not going to test anybody in NT48. That is the explanation. So the contact will continue from contact to contact. But if you have not had any contact and they don't have evidence to suspect you, there will not be any sample taken from you. And that is not mass testing or compulsory testing. So we are only checking on contacts. So far, we have deployed several teams in Accra and Kumasi. They are working now. And people that are being contacted are cooperating very, very, very well. And we believe if you are able to do this exercise successfully, the chain that we want to break will get broken and we'll have no challenges in our country. That is the exercise we have mounted. The necessary materials and logistics that these teams need have been given. They are going around with security officials and immigration people and disease control officers in the districts, epidemiologists, the field officers. They are all part of the teams that are moving. And we believe that with your cooperation, things will be okay for us. We will continue to give updates on the type of numbers they are reaching up to. In Accra, we now have 140 teams in the areas that we have demarcated to actually trace people in. So far, between Monday and Tuesday, they had contacted 635 people, and 589 samples have been taken. They have all been sent to Noguchi. We have also started testing in Kolebu, the infectious disease reference laboratory. So the tests will now become a bit larger and results will come a bit earlier. In Kumasi, we have deployed 40 teams. They started a bit late yesterday, but they have contacted 160 people and they have collected 22 samples. We are pushing them to up their game today so that they can get closer to the targets we have set for them. Things are working for us. The good news is that some people are being contacted on telephone to try to find their locations, and they are also cooperating. Yesterday, somebody called me and praised government on the efforts that we have put in so far. The person came in earlier, before quarantine. He had been called on telephone, contacted, they've given her where she should go for her sample to be taken. She went there, they took her sample, and she was so happy awaiting the test results. not just one isolated case. So the contacts can be physical, one-on-one, can be on telephone, but we request that Ghanaians should cooperate with us, and we believe we can break the chain and succeed in the efforts that we are making. The president is so solidly behind us. He's in almost every meeting the team attends. He's chairing the interministerial meeting committee that he has set up. And the old man is not sleeping. Thank you very much.
Minister, thank you for that quick update. Colleagues, I'll just...
I don't see Ministry of Information and out is Pennyful Free Ghana Forces Abekasa, Mame Cynthia Morrison, our also a gender and social protection, so Abeme briefing as to how the vulnerable Omwa and said any be a for near the Beshomo and a health minister for this one for Ku Ajima Menu so Edine Abba. Dr. Okoboy, Bernard Okoboy, MP for Lejikuku Abba. Away from him. Doc.
Yeah.
Yamwakaba. So far, we share Ghana your situation. Yeah. Figures are eba any ade. You be boy ensem ana yemi yemunhie.
Yo na meda wase me chia o mahwefo nyina. Nyankopon adom Ghana situation o hwa Professor say o compared to the ACO amama bi so a encouraging. Bibia ema ye my friends ahotoso
ni nkranhye
eni nkranhye unse wo hwe numbers ayanye wo Ghana and wo tie minister ye about 195 now 195 no enye enough say ye be catch 195 ni pe na ya jai asiosa e wo say wo say although ye wo 195 no bebre ye omo asabi omo ti aman foforo so a obedru Ghana ban shisha yenti yensa kana ya test na ya hu say oye positive. Na some crofon no hwe out of 195 no I think about 95% some crofon no. Omo a sebi omo nya corona wo Ghana ha na omo nibi. Na so omo hye obi omo nya corona de brofo fe no horizontal spread and our community spread no. Figure no very low. In fact, it is less than 10. For now we are looking at between 7 to 10. And no chere say uhwe mupa omo corona wo Ghana ha no and do 10 by about 195 because omo ye nkrofo a Ghana boundary oman we mu na ye
attest omo ye hunu enso na yare ne so omo firi ba bi no omo de
exactly enti o kan wiase nyina Africa na e be ka je say o se wiase nyina no you about 800 any echi kai say some 2 weeks ago
800,000
now what you mean no atwem no na figure no na about let's say 500,000 but now Crawford where test to Ghana no anka was so 500,000 no but now yen sanye den enka wo enti yen saka wo Ghana no e na e di omakoka global one ama akọ about 800,000 na oyo man sebio omo a wa test na omo obi dada no ehia na so de ehia pa ye omo anya bi wo man mu a first no omo ye den omo ni
bi
enti me ye graph bi kakra sketch
wobet me agina graph no na wachechi
wo ye sketch na anopai answer na minister be ye ni press conference no asa anopai na ye cases ye 161 anopai wo ma ya say akọ about 190 enti aha 200 wo hwe anka bi an graph no instead of aha no ebe wo baby but although e was through say no sebi o ma draw another line e was here line na was
blue line na that's
blue line no enu ye omo Ghana ha omanya corona o Ghana ha unso sa line de e wo
for flat cra
enti the difference between line way need to know de no e omo free e bi omo ye de
omo de buy
na oyi enu free ho a we na Ghana's real situation na nhihye ye wo Ghana nyina no nhihye ye e de abo Ghana ho ban Ghana ho fo ban say mo nya corona na Nyankopon adom na onya line na still e wo from say e che wo say largely no Nyankopon adom Ghana fo omo sebi ya boy ho ban na anka line we ye line eno so ma no ho mesu
ekosoro
anka
no so dia na afa ayehu
eno na e wo se nyehu ba Nyankopon adom wo hwe bia ye line enama
Eso mo manya bi wo man mu ankasa ote o man mu a on tu kwan na obi dia be sign wo man mu no.
Yen fa ne say Dr. Koboy. Yen fa ne say yesi me positive. O ye negative. Na me yehia ene no ochina ya test ya ma wo positive. O dia no na anka beka blue line we dia.
Blue line ho na bi e be page.
Exactly. Na no na brofo friend no active transmission. Active che say virus e o me no e dose to the sense say me hia o me dia eden me dia ma. Now information back so ehia me pa ne say enye obi a oka 195 we hu e na sebi oya contagious say o hia o betimi na
obetimi ama o obi mpa
exactly
enye obi a na betimi dia ama
exactly entina o hia student no one legon a o tested positive onukura no brofo beka say o ye symptomatic say no yare normally omo ye symptomatic no normally no viral load no omo virus no e wo so enu ntina wa ye symptomatic brofo chese oyare e bi obo wakakra ne tiye ne ya awode no ohumi obre na onu lady no kra sabi oyare ye no nkrofo di buy into contact na close to 80 to 90 no omo nyina ye negative enu kire say the American no enye obi a oye positive for the virus and sabi oye dey contagious now anopaya manya report say confanoche papa na yedi ko tu confanoche a ofri mu Lebanese no a na o test positive for corona ye test omo hwe ni nyina no nyakopa dom obi a ye negative now some confano mo ye negative no omo busuafo so omo kotete ye say ye nipa aba ne omo so omo ye negative because omo are negative a wo ntimi nye den
enya positive
we ye enu ti na me den nyakopa say o hwe de AC wo Ghana ema ahotaso kakra enu nkyere say nhye a ye papa president dia to no ye den
ye mu ye nimu so
sese no ya ye hu ti say obi a odi nsuo asiri hu because eja ato obi man so odo eja no bi se bi emma no nso girigiri wa no ya sese hu say for the next 2 weeks na oni bibi odo ya nya about 195 e wa no oyi recovered cases are minister kan je so mo a je so mo ho ato ya mo akofie na oyi omo a brother beka say responding well to treatment omo okwan so a wan sha omo kofie no omo say odo ebe 195 no oyi enu free mo a eba back eba do to say bia ye wona enti che say Ghana situation no bibi aye dey brother beka say stabilize na enye say 195 na ye koy na anka me yi omo recover ene omo ye discharge
every 161 no mo
anka ye kef no kra
anka beba form be 122 ho be
122 in fact anka unam line where am I drawing anka kef no asi form a eco form enti me pacho anopa mi ba no me ni giye wo hwa ye kwan no nyina ye din kakra me wo krom no wo be say obi a e bia say
kwa we graph na bit ma transfer
na the enti ya graph we hia me ni say ene ye see 195 cases ochina ebetima ka je say yenya 200 what is that 200 a enu pe enya enough e was say won bisa say 205 na be count omo hi ena na omuti Ghana ha omu
because enough the any say according to a minister no omu nyina aye nkofo mu fra bontin bebre
aba ye de aka ye na ma no nanso sebi o omo nya bi dada obi man so
omo
de bae na eya ohu omu saa mfaso e won hu say ebuama omo de omu eti no ede ebo omo hu yi na Yankupo Adom omo a Ghana ha ye hwe omo ye treat omo for corona na Yankupo Adom enu amedi penyini kasa ye no menim se bitu enu na na bibia sisa ba kupo ni ho a owo brofo friend no severe condition but what I say
me tie pa
asat enu me amedi penyina already case management kasa ye no na ye about 100 and na enu ye about 135 na omo in isolation compulsory quarantine positive cases no ba kukura ni wo Ghana ha na other severe
the situation is critical
yes and we are doing obeyia ventilator
na o can be fa say nipa ni bi wa ya discharge omo but omo monitor omo eno no nso kire mu say no wato na eja no so nko fie dia
on say corona no ebi mu wo ho a omo meti anya corona omo ni padu be sa won yare ama omo nanti a obi anim because one test obi a who say obi na point ni say wo wiase nyina no ye wo bibia efe no criteria ansa na ebeka say wo wa recover no ye won hihye bia wo say o meet answer number 1
World Health Organization
exactly omo definition for recovery no and was say symptoms yare na o dedi say bia otie o ya o ye positive for corona otie o ya obo wakakra I said ye obususu eye obibi no I was say sade man nyina nye dey ensi form enko by ko we a still ye nkasa wa recover I was say ye san test you now o test results nye negative first negative still ye nkasa wa recover just say what say second test amenu say dey negative into the minister kan na omo bebre na ya ka say recovered no say you although technically ya ka recovered no criteria no ye meeting strictly number 1 omo test negative say omo okwan so omo ato omo anu no enti ye be test second one na Yankupo Adom ye nim say first one I negative you unim say almost 100% the second one is very negative enti na no am say obi say oh yes omo recover it's because criteria no ye meeting no strictly here but o share the minister
on the face of it
yes on the face of it you know very good news actually say obi ana first or positive I taking the sample why negative no and no cross so say we build immunity ama virus na won deny den akoform enti ebi mu so tie minister ebi mu ya discharge won because omo responded to treatment some crofon so
figures na wi akire na se me akora me ya confused kakra 38 bi 31 bi ne ho kekeka ho se say hwan ehu so omo ho atom kra bi
okay
o mention se bi no ho no a sa 2 mandatory test no ni nyina prove negative
in fact no omo 38 no recovered ni figure no 38 enti you 38 omo de omo recover but omo one test and I negative enti omo ye the second tester and a recovery no be CP
okay
interview 38
all right
and you 49 omo discharging omo under home management now and sana e be discharge obi so home management say o hwa ne hu no aye den atono nanso sankrofo no ye nya even first test no but the emma ahoshishe ni say and sana obi bet ebe feel better no say ni immune system na aye den aklan ama ni viral activity ni aye den akofom nsa nipa no although all coffee for home management no Yankupo do obi antimi ka say aban na reckless nipa no ni chance of be ma obi na aye den e wo form or close to zero brofo be ka say ni infectivity level and then the level of being contagious na aye den akofom enti eno so enti who are the 38 to 49 now you are looking at 17 so you are looking about 87 out of here 195 you know and crofo and channel they are out of the picture but what I say now 195 if you take 87 out you know 7 say o ma sinye na nso mebo kakra
and can remember gra
all right so let's take it say 90 so you are going to get over about one.
Let's say 150. Ministry of Information. Remember, no work here. You run Ministry of Information. Right here.
Ana what you mean? We wouldn't if you are and Kabebo. A soldier for no so actually and say, "Omsu peja omne money mu." Enya de omu bebubu biya by heart. Ewukrum. Onipa omu ejitum say, "Ode ne sa kan obi anke ni say ode ne sa kan no." Omo yi nefi operation ni mu a omo eye ho hwehwe mu na de ebesi bia no ombe ma yaso ate. I want to quickly go to the last matter for this morning's brief. To facilitate clarity in information flow to citizens on COVID-19 and related matters, the government of Ghana is this morning deploying a National Information Contact Center. Now, colleagues, we have already announced the use of the National Emergency Contact Number 112. So you call 112 if you feel like you're having symptoms and you need to be tested. You call 112 and we'll do well to send somebody to you or direct you to where you can go take a test. We also ask those who are making prank calls on 112 to stop. We have started blocking people who are making those prank calls. We need to free those lines so that people who have genuine cases can get through. But in addition to 112, which is for those who have symptoms and need to be tested or those who fall within the categories of tests, we are this morning announcing the contact number 311. 311. 311 will offer the following services. One, it will provide information to the general public on COVID-19. So anybody who needs general information on COVID-19, you can call 311. Two, if you need real-time clarification on the imposition of restrictions, you can call 311. Three, We have sent out a lot of PPEs across the country. If you work in a health facility and you want to give us some feedback on the status of PPE in your health facility, you can give us a call on 311, and then we can feed back to those who are distributing. If it's locked up at the regional level or maybe it's at stores or whatever, then we have quick feedback and then we can attend to it. And 4, during this period of restrictions, especially observations of the restrictions or the lack of observations that you want to draw attention to, you can call 311. Those lines are active as at now. It is my understanding also that a WhatsApp interface has also been made available. The number to that interface is 0555 311 311. 0555 311 311. That is a National Information Contact Center to provide you with information or to take feedback from you on the COVID-19 matters. But if you need to get tested, 112 is the number that you call. Quickly in tree, Yama number back 112. Say, who do not per se a test to an answer, Utu Kwan by and per se a test to a yes, over fret sa number no na a doctor Fonia de Washema yet to me about my test. Apart from SA 112, you the number back also air to Abontiano Penny 311. 311 patchot in ye. So, person TBB say about Yari way about to me for 311. Say, yes, you'll be antenna fieno, be bitter wadrina person to me for 311. So, we are Jumo medical facility, be Sabria, Yadi PPs be Bria Bay. Yache, a woman better say, yes, you'll be sure how near be an answer, need the answer to an answer day. Yes, say, ubet me my feedback. Na ye dia ma wonoma ehwa che materials no man who say bia wo problem or ha na say problem ni want feedback on PPEs and also to me my asote and sana say bibi because wo mpeso aso sabre a yesi obi antena fi ya pese ya asote and also to me for 311 e be sere say wonoma de phone lines ni dia agro no ni nyina munya anya say be fi ase a block if you say cry, you block you. The Indian lines, no matter here power simbicano, or metumi my aswati. Colleague, that brings us to the end of our brief. We'll take questions now in various languages. The various directors are here to help us. May I ask them to set up the microphone so that we can take the questions. Please do well not to touch the microphone so that we can take your questions. Yes, Chief. Please step forward. And then I know there are questions on the.
All right, I don't see Ministry of Information. Yes, I call you now. I feel the atun miss out here. They say short code and I say number obit me afre agi information. The upper sort here the fact COVID-19. Any update via no 311 ofra on Sabeka. One so bibi chere wadwene fa say yempie nkwa ha. Wan na betimi apie say na ato me metimi apie no. And also 311 obetimi afre ena ne krakra no. Mo amwire sabi ahodo na obi frɛ me frɛ Suhum Government Hospital sɛ omo ensa enkan nioma ahodo ni bi eno nso no 311 na also frɛ ansa na WhatsApp so no wono mu kyerɛ mu a waye interface ana sɛ line bi a wobetimi edi nkita ho 0555311311 na ni nyina mu no enkita hudie ahodo ebi ekoso na yenko said the AC ekoso
ho distancing, correct?
Well, I don't know the reasons because there were various reasons assigned for the arrest, and so.
Okay, I'll let him respond to it later. Brigadier General, please be on standby to respond to that one for us.
Yes, sir. I'm Bernard Atwata from UTV.
I'm
Bernard Atwata from UTV. A per find out fee, yeah, mommy. Areas now, she will visiting. Data no yes on my data of disability was 10,435 by the see union kai for the nefe and she say yeah or person the two akwem at the mom say after near you go through you know on between a diom no my age no ya humbeso ya kwankro ya akade no say between the show just like okay so willingly and now we fear so no and no more person we are not between
okay
your sisters and your brothers your person
okay
if you chat to no on deputy communication minister about no na omo assure union no say omo be ma omo ne omo wo akasa because now share omo dimi na I say shrubi na say na opepana ba say yebekofie omo wo so omo ko fi omo yes omo ne omo bekasa ɛno nso so ɛkɔsi sɛ
nti te sɛ ɔmo afi baabi ɛba nkran na ɔmo deda kwan wana sɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔ a yɛama ɔmo ankɔ no nkɔmɔ no sɛn ne te
sɛ na ɛbɛma abusuafoɔ no so pɛɛ ɔmo di mi na ɔtumi sɛ abusuafoɔ no so kuma atu
okay
ɛna ɔmo so kuma atu ha
okay Matiase
ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo link
Matiase Chief, let's take your final one and then we'll take first round of response.
All right, thank you very much. I'm Selom Amenya with TV3. We want to find out how many tests we've been able to do so far, the total tests that we've been able to do so far. And also, we've had figures being bundled about that we have only 80 ventilators, some say 100. Can we have clarity to the number of ventilators we have? And then the status of the 50,000 PPEs that the president ordered for. And also to
50,000 test kits.
Test kits,
not
yes.
PPEs.
Yes, test kits.
Okay, 50,000 test kits.
Test kits, yes.
Yeah.
And then to the gender minister, we want to find out how much the stipend is, and then what are they going to use it for? Because if they are being camped and they have everything available, why that? We also picked information that some districts are going to do a total lockdown. That's IOSO, and then Wejagbawe. I don't know if we can have clarity on that.
No, I mean, as for that one, I can tell you for a fact that one is not true. Okay, so it is not true that some districts are going to do a total lockdown. It is not true. I think the communication, as we've mentioned, those are the local level who are giving information. We pray them to liaise it with the policymakers at the top so that we don't speak across purposes. What is happening is enhanced testing in these areas, and we've been at pains this morning to explain. Minister of Health, I will invite you to speak to the 50,000 test kits where we are. Dr. Abuaji, I will invite you to speak to how many ventilators do we have within the Ghanaian jurisdiction. And maybe you want to nuance it between in the public sector and the estimate also in the private sector so that we have clarity. How many tests so far? Dr. Bedusa Akode, please be on standby to answer that for me. Gender Minister, if you join me, how many KIAs or homeless people are you looking at in general? What about those who are apprehensive and want to go home? I think those questions are in three. Oma, person a coffee and then you be catch on bushing for so as abre, oma kuma to or baby or then I be catch on. And sana, who are candia, near my house after we open so you know. Who are candia opposite Odiana, Finance Minister Amos Casafayana, Pachobra. Intibra first, after I will do it.
Question I'll be said there. When I was stranded, or better than when you want to focus. Minister of Communication, and the 15 phones. Credit to order that. So when you want my memory casa, won't you echo? In then, Ubia or assets though, and you neighbors to for Becassa, won't you no be an akumatonium. Intin yakadi about your educating one to send the Henry and Norman Bebre one tassi when you mawaba. What's more be and cook room? I often so one shed and task since America and Mecade, Yabama on education. Nimpa, Henry and Kayo, whom we are looking at 15,000, Mecan Ebi and Nancy, 15,000, and men break down the younger ones home. Na a bis a day on our own, a bin waha, yan markets one tomb, markets in Webway. In Tinobu or better than Nankasa and answer a cook room. A bin walk it and 1 pound was walk or go make it to go and no abandon ban. In you realize that the honorable Kojo Ponkroma be some descanoya Hinmanka because ye data no catching the we are Yabama, Obie, or Yampa. Say data and answer is Kasama and Shen ye and if you are over bloated. In ye tread cautiously. No one yet a yam will be sky, yam will be a banity. Yes, your situation may sort it. All said and done, your Basana Bahabi near Bama briefing how it went. Which is the answer questions and in a way. Master, we a question. Are you okay with the answers? You're okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Honorable Minister, yeah, there was 1 year as Mahin. Honorable Minister, please join me. 50,000 test kits. Where are we now? One person was reported to have escaped. Do we have him back?
Thank you, Kojo. 50,000 test kits was what the president ordered us to bring in. As I speak, we have received a little over half of the quantities. We have placed orders for all of them, and we are still awaiting delivery. We believe we will not find short of test kits in course of the period. We have adequate now to test all those samples that we take. We are taking deliveries from time to time in short intervals, and we believe by close of the week or early next week, we might have received all the 50,000 test kits. Could you let me try the ventilators? At the beginning, we did an assessment, and between Ghana Health Service and the teaching hospitals and some private facilities, we had about 48 already in our hospitals. Then we ordered for 67. Then we ordered for 50. Out of the 50, I received 20, and the rest are waiting airlift to come into the country very, very soon. So 67 plus 20 gives us, plus private sector, altogether about 200 at the moment. So we have ventilators. But the good news is that none of the patients we have has been put on ventilator yet. So we are okay with the stocks that we have. SKP. The Tamale SKP, we are still searching for that patient. We haven't found him, but we haven't taken him off the number of 10. So we are very optimistic that we can track that person and bring him back for treatment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. So just to go over, the count shows that we have 67 ventilators in the public sector, and an extra order has been made for 50, which will move us to about 117 in the public sector alone. But 20 have arrived now, so 67 plus 20, that puts us as 87 now in the public sector. But when you add what is in the private sector, in private facilities, that brings us to about 200 ventilators currently. So assuming we had critical cases that needed ventilators, we would have about 200 currently to deal with, even while we wait for the other about 30 or so to come in. Honorable Minister, thank you for that quick update. So how many tests have been conducted so far, out of which we have about 195? I think that is the final outstanding question. And then I'll come to Brigadier General on the arrested torturers. Dr. Bedusako, you want to tell us how many tests so far? Do you have a figure to give us? Total number of tests? If you don't have it, we can wait for you to check. Okay, so please check and then we can answer that question. It's better to get it right than to. So we would hold on to that question, and hopefully we would provide an answer to it when he checks how many tests they've done so far in all, out of which 195. Brigadier General, please join us.
Thank you, Honorable Member. With regard to the arrests, the supposedly arrest of a trotro or trotro drivers, so far as I'm concerned, that is not true. No trotro driver has been arrested. It is not true. What I know is this. The directive for the restriction of movement has given exception to certain category of persons who can move freely because of the critical functions that they perform. Those persons are moving freely. In addition to that, individuals who have need for specific reasons to go out are allowed to go out. And as a result of this, trotros are supposed to be moving on the road, but with some spacing guidelines. Therefore, if you put the two together, it means that when the trotro is moving, the trotro must be carrying somebody who is either within the exempt category or somebody who has critical need to move. So if a trotro gets to the checkpoint and we realize none of those persons fall in this category, we turn them out. We don't arrest. And we are going to do that very effectively. If a trotro is moving on the road and is not carrying any person who is mandated by the law to move on the road, we shall turn him out. That one, I will insist it. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Brigadier General, for that response. Dr. Odisa Akodie, you have the numbers now. Please come up. And then those who have a final batch of questions. Yes, sir. Are you a sign language interpreter? You have a question yourself. Will you ask the question in sign language or you would? Please come.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister.
Just two at a time, please, so that we can also observe the session.
Total number of tests done so far. For now, the two major laboratories that are conducting the tests for us are Noguchi Memorial Institute Medical Research, and they have conducted 4,225 tests since the beginning of this exercise from January. 4225. Noguchi takes care of the southern sector. And then Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research, KCCR, is taking care of the middle and then the northern part. They have conducted 335 tests. In total, 4,560 tests have been conducted in the country. Thank you so much. And out of this, the output was what was earlier mentioned. Thank you very much.
4,560 tests conducted so far, 4,560. Yes, sir. We're almost coming to the end, so let's be snappy here. Is the microphone on? Yeah.
Efraim Kwame Adom, you are TV Africa. Me say me sane yem yenu ba ko beko ama eye oswafo hwe eye nkwada ani ma yedi so. Afi ba ko so ni mpanifo omo ha bia obi a obetime yi ano ama me be me de. Oswafo ne kasa omo hwe se ombinya kai be 15,000. Na minim se omo wo data ho a omo sa ankofo ni nyina dodo. Na sa data ni ho a di ntina ma na basa. Afi before ansa na ka aban no ebeye sanhye say mo bia mp no I think say nka omo ahwe sankola ni nyina sankofo ni nyina so no omo factor omo ewo aban ni hihye mu na ade ntina afi na omo eye sanhye no de ato amo afi master metoso mienu eye trotro no enu say wo ayalolo na metro bus enso ewo krum ade ntina aban na makwama ayalolo amfa anya adwuma anase metro bus nso anya adwuma because enemy free ba say many nurses be na for car fa trotro yeba yedru ba bi no omo ma yesi say car no ntimi nko cycle ntiti say yesi ekofa ba bi foforo the I think nka omo ma yalolo ene metro bus nso ye adwuma nka no no so betimi aboa ama nurses ne other police for omo so eni omo private cars a ye kwa adwuma no nka no so betimi aboa nti eno so no ade nti na san hihye no manye amfanto medase.
Okay, nti second one no you be taking as suggestion o say emfa ayalolo ne metro mass but I'm informed that ayalolo is working tebia router na wo nam so no na ebinyedmo, so I'm informed that ayalolo is working. But first one open numbers ninchemu from Honorable Minister for Social Protection Pachobe answer. Yes sir.
Yeah, my name is Clement Sam and I'm asking a question on behalf of the deaf community. The first one is the number that we're supposed to call 112. The deaf people are asking that how can they also access it since they cannot call and talk on it. So is there going to be a text line for them where they can also text and get the right information at appropriate time? And the second one is they realize that there are videos educating us on how to use the sanitizers, how to wash our hands regularly, but they've not seen anything in the form of sign language getting that information directly to them. And the third question has to do with the Minister for Gender. She mentioned the arrangement that has been done for the PWDs. And the executive, one of them sent a text message asking, how about the deaf people? How is that arrangement going to benefit the deaf community?
Do they fit within the PWD category? Minister, I think those with hearing impairments fit into the PWD category. So yes, it fits into the category and they will find out. But then your question about communication to persons with hearing impairments. I know Honorable Pius has been working on that. Honorable Pius, please join me so that you can provide a response to that when we are done. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Honorable. FM Yawasante, Adom TV. Honorable, question person health workers, nurses, and doctors are or motete baby Jisakwa Nitem or Moyeduma Krano. The person bisa minister said our arrangement be to take them from their houses to the facility or Moyedumana or Mupie from facility or Mupoma, the Sadi or Marco Fiana. Second, person bisa brigadier, say uti trotro monasi bisao Nintia wo town and I say 1 year a good reason. And I say you see for one a quambench sandy pay ever some which I could feel.
Health workers, you know, your mom exemption. So we expect somebody exemption no ena ebekwa kodu bebia omo eye juma. And then on the second matter, ansa na obi fifi no obebo modern say dia wo hia de approve case ye gina wo bebia onsabeka. Yes ana say omo kosi wo kwantimfia ebe inconvenience e de amaw. And only say standard year ye de ma. Honorable Pius will answer the question about sign language, and then there's a suggestion that we include a text line for those who want to call in. So I'll come to you shortly. Could you are the last one. Are there any others? Madam, please come. So after this final two, then I'll take the platform and then we'll wrap up. Yes, sir.
My first question has been asked in Chi, so I'll plead with you to answer it in English.
Which question is that?
General transport arrangement for health workers.
Like we have said, health workers have been given an exemption, and we look forward to them using that exemption to get to work.
And then 3 days ago, we heard that a doctor practicing at Lekma Hospital has been infected. What is his condition now? And secondly, you also made mention of Weja and Ayawaso West testing. Can we know specific areas so that we follow and then monitor the testing exercise? And then something that has got to do with security. Members of the security service are stopping vehicles and then asking people, including health service workers, to turn back home. I believe this is unfair. What are they doing? Because they promise that they will be very, very professional in times like this. Thank you.
So there are reports that healthcare workers are being turned or are being asked to go back home. That would be very strange, especially when they have been given an exemption and we need them at the hospitals and health facilities to work for us. But Brigadier, I'll come to you for you to give a clarification on those reports. Yes, madam, we'll take your final one.
Okay. I want to find out if nurses at private institutions being given any training on how to treat people who report at their facilities with symptoms.
Okay. Thank you very much. Dr. Abuaji, can you quickly take that away for us? Nurses at private institutions, are you training them so that they can also know how to handle issues that may come up there? Very quickly. Nurses and doctors in private institutions, are they on board? Or you want people just to go or deal with the public institutions?
Thank you very much. As earlier presented, the Honorable Minister has met all the private sector people, and they are part of the basket, especially Accra and Kumasi, where the majority are. Districts have had trainings for them, and so we expect that they will be part of the team that would provide care. But I also want to talk about the Lekman
Please, go ahead.
Yes, there's a protocol for when you test positive, you are isolated and your contacts are also isolated. Currently, we have information that at least that doctor has been isolated or say quarantined not to spread, and there are about 70 other staff who are also undergoing some isolation. What we are looking for is that for those who may not, and that's what something we're discussing, may not be self-isolate, will be put in a hotel or something until the period is over. And so that arrangement is in place to ensure that whilst we will continue the contact tracing, as part of the mass exercise, these are considered as all part of the hotspots, and they'll be roped in the expanded contact tracing that we are doing.
But we take notice of the fact that I think at the Konfanoche Teaching Hospital, a number of persons in the facility who had been contact traced. How many were they? And then their test came out negative also? Tamale, rather. Tamale.
Yes.
How many were there?
About 41.
About 41 of them. So we take notice of that one.
Yes.
Yes.
But they will be followed up subsequently to see
Very well.
Within the 14 days, if they do not have symptoms, they'll be, other if they do, then they'll be retested.
Okay, thank you very much. It's important to also understand that the fact that you've been in contact with somebody doesn't mean you've necessarily got it. We have cases in which people have been in contact, and like in the case of Tamale, they tested negative. So let's all keep our fingers crossed. And
Honorable Minister, also as part of the enhanced contact tracing, the regions outside the lockdown are doing enhanced contact tracing. That's why they may see a little bit more expanded activity there, including people who may have moved in there because they are also people of interest. And so people should not probably harass them, but they are of interest, and the regions have been asked to, as it were, review their issues and see whether there are any issues to be done. So that will be an enhancer. So if anybody hears that there are Eastern region and other regions, expanded activities taking place, it's all part of the exercise we are doing now.
Thank you very much. Kojajiman, we would take a decision on whether or not we can give some further details on where exactly these enhanced tests are going on. We have the view at this stage that the general explanation should suffice so that we balance information flow with people's privacy as well. But we would look at that, and if we have to go a bit further, we will deal with that one. Honorable Pius, where are you? There you are.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, assets are being produced, and by assets I mean that educational material in the nature of sign language are being produced for showing on mass media. Again, there are discussions with the Social Welfare Department about community engagements with these persons with impairments. Also take note, ladies and gentlemen, that at all such COVID-19 media-related engagements and briefings, there is deliberate attempt to get sign language interpretation done. Thank you very much, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Minister. Colleagues, we will now be drawing down the curtain on our briefing this morning, barring a couple of answers. Yes, Honourable Minister, please join me. We also want to say thank you to GIFEC, to the NCA, to the Ministry of Communications, and to the telecom companies that have helped us to put up this National Information Contact Center. We want to say a very big thank you to them for this very quick job that they've managed to do to help us provide more information. Honourable Minister.
With persons with disability, this is a data from the Council. Ashanti Region persons with disability, 7,526. And Greater Accra Region persons with disability, 2,712,000. Now, let me give you the breakdown. We have the gender distribution, male and female. Types of disability: physical, visual, psychosocial, hearing, speech, cerebral palsy, and epilepsy. So it's a breakdown. It's comprised of all of them. And then you ask whether the KAYE, we have the data, but what is happening is that some of them have traveled back home before the ban. And so when we use the old data, we are going to inflate the figures. We want adequate data because it deals with money. That is why we are now compiling data as to the people who are in Accra, as I speak to you, and who are in Kumasi. We have the total data of all of them, but we are working with those here because we are giving them food and we are giving them logistics. Who are we giving the logistics to? We have to give to those who are here and not those who are out. That is why we told you about the 15,000. Not that we don't have the original data. Thank you. Anna Fancy. Missy, on one now. Yes, I want to see away 15,000. Your data, Kaya Funina. It's before a ban and a baba, nebinum cohon chrome. Yen to me can't want to walk on chrome, ye budget for them, Yazema wana, only her. It's all coffees on count, yes, I want to war her lockdown affecting one. It's in a year call round a year data fee, on one hour. Menyo kase ya agbugbloshifu afrem da wa identify binom ye first nyama ne koma won keke ye kwa ye shon wona won exam because of accountability because a journalist never catch them there. Nippon as when you go in 10,000, na more 40,000. It's a pedon 1 hour hand, na yes one because of Sika spend. I mean, to me, I budgeting accountability. Yes, I'm on that saying.
Honorable Minister Yedawase, colleagues, we're going to wrap up our brief this morning. 2 final points. ABSA Ghana, formerly Barclays Bank, having taken notice of this national battle that we are on, and also having taken notice of the President's establishment of a COVID-19 relief fund, would like to make a very significant contribution this morning, and they want that contribution to be used for a specific purpose. Honorable Minister responsible for health, you will stand by and join me to receive that contribution. But let me invite the executives of ABSA to join me to introduce themselves and to make that presentation to us. While observing social distance.
Yes.
Good morning, honorable ministers and ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nana Isofa Boyson. I'm the corporate relations director for the bank, and I'm here with my colleague who is the HR director for the bank, and Cyril Nai, who is also the communications director. I'm here on behalf of the board and the management of ABSA Bank Ghana. We were formerly Barclays, and we recently rebranded. And also, of course, we've been very concerned as a bank about the COVID-19 pandemic. We are all affected because we are all in the same ecosystem. And so, based on this concern, we want to make our contribution to the COVID-19 National Trust Fund that the President has set. And so we are here this morning, Honorable Minister, to present our donation of 1 million Ghana cedis. And we are hoping that this donation will go towards the purchase of more test kits.
We would rather like you to go to the left a bit so that the cameras can capture it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will want our donation to go towards the purchase of more test kits so it can increase testing, and also the procurement of PPE to help our frontline health workers who are gallantly, supporting the entire nation during this period. Thank you very much.
ABSA Ghana, on behalf of the government of Ghana and the Relief Fund and its Board of Trustees, we would thank you for your very significant contribution, 1 million Ghana cedis, and assure you that it will be used for the purpose as announced. We thank you very much. Honorable Minister, thank you. I'm sure you'll take the check with you later to the Jubilee House. Yeah. The small one. You want a small check, rather. Very quickly as well, Twillium Ghana Limited, we also understand that you want to provide some products to support the frontline health workers out there. So Ghana Health Service, you stand by to receive these items. Twillium, very quickly, and then we'll wrap up. You are producers of Vena mineral water and some other food and confectionery products. Please, very quickly.
My name is Ebenezer Ajay. I'm the PRO of Twillium Industrial Company Limited. Yes, we have seen the fight that the Ministry of Information is doing to support this COVID-19. So I was watching the TV. I just looked at it and I said, no, we need to do something about this. So I quickly called my manager and then all the entire leadership that we need to do something. So we have thought of it that we have to donate some of our products, that is the Vena mineral water, 1,000 packs of the Vena mineral water, and then London biscuits. That is, we are now producing water and biscuit. Also, about 500 packs for the ministry, so that at least you can use that one to support your team. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Unfortunately, we can't shake hands.
Yes, I know, so we have to show the budget.
So, Twillium, thank you very much for your donation. I understand that you have a truck full of those items here. Please get your driver on standby. From here, you go to Ghana Health Service head office, and you go and make it available so that they can make it available to the nurses and the doctors and the frontline workers who are helping us. Colleagues, we will draw down the curtain on the brief. Okay, Honorable Minister said 2 million. Okay, so earlier you had mentioned 2 million disabled persons Accra. Correction is 2,712. That correction. So please, our colleagues in the media, take note. She's corrected it. Let the records reflect. So we say thank you. Maybe somewhere down the week when we have some significant issues to engage on, we will do well. As usual, our doors remain open. If you have any inquiries, you can send them through our comms office and we'll do well to respond. You may want to take a look at the National Information Contact Center that is also being rolled out, and advertise same to your audiences. Thank you very much for being with us this morning.
Minutes to 10 na enkomo ahodo ekoso information ministry ene anopay megidi ye said ye na wonte ho ase de na wadwemu kesere nansi one time bia no ene wate ena afesu ye the line ato ho se bibia kire wadwen efa covid-19 wo pe update bia 311 ofra ene obenya ena wonse a eye health professionals am various hospitals and facilities a mo fo se munya PPEs no mo so mo betimi afre bibia fa restrictions no ho achese opeso hu so wo betimi apie dien na be ma atimi apie anase dien na wo beye hu so bi ebu emra no so a number betimi afre no 311 ena 112 ne de yeso be fra na se wo hu so obi yare obi wo situation bi wo fi a ehu behia se ene restrictions yi wo hoyi e ba be fa sa nipa na kwa ya sabia anase ya kwakwa akwohwe no se eye related to covid-19 anase any other ailment no 112 na wose ofre na watimi ene empanimfo edinkita ho yede nkomotwetwe ne ene badwam dwumadi de be standard edition unim se baabi a yadroi covid-19 hu nti no drum bi ebibu bigum ne ho keka na sen kasabre ohwe eyagigi ma ne ho keka ho so baabi a de ase enase enkoma wo be kofi ampedu afei dache hene nana ya lai nana kwame ene presla channel manager Johnny my kwama yetimi etra ye brene so Abdullahi Audu general manager ne penifo nyina esi wo hene nyina eka ho bi ne me ne adwo nhira na adwumade yedi ho chia me na abrefo ene oman ne kwamna sante bia bia wo bia no so ye chia mo I hope say mo ho ye den kakra medi na na say ampofoji sound general logo su ena afei so no ye cameraman na ne wo mu gina on social media efo ena MCR fo nyina no yetu che pafo de mamu nyame adom a ebrebi e wo se ye nimu babehia no e san ba nimu babehia ko so hwe Adom TV se be ya obenya authentic information entertainment bia ohia sabre a wo fie yadam asipi edemusia